dating things like Tinder type of those things.
Didn't we do that already?
Did you?
I think so. Well,
I don't think you
you've been
did.
here. Welcome to 10 Drink Minimum. This is Chris.
Smiley?
Smiley's. I just burped. Tommy's here. I am in a fucking horrible mood. I'm not even gonna
I
lie.
know you're so. I feel like Eminem. I want to be like, Stan, why are you so mad? Understand, we are your fans.
Yeah.
You're
I
pissed.
had a rough day, and then
Who hasn't?
Okay. I can't like tell you that. I mean,
Oh,
I get it.
no, right.
Vent a little. I was in the middle of like getting calls from the police department like 2 in the morning last night, saying my parents' house was robbed when
Well, that's fucked up.
my
'cause
parents weren't there. So I'm like having to fucking stand out in the street in the middle of downtown, trying to like get somebody to go to their house because I don't fucking trust the police.
No,
And I'm trying to contact my parents who are out of town in some fucking fifth wheel camper that they bought. And I'm just like, oh God, because I mean, their house could have got robbed. I don't know. The cops got there and their front door was, or their door was open. The garage door was open.
Okay.
And the alarm was tripped. So they got home today and they haven't found anything stolen, but
Okay.
I don't know that in the middle of the night.
Right. No, of course not. No, you have to assume the worst.
Yeah, so
That sucks. I'm sorry to hear that.
yeah, that was kind of rough.
Yeah, and it's
And-
Mother's Day, and like you don't
Yeah.
want fucking like that's a yeah. I don't know. It's just, Mother's Day is an important day, just as it is. And
Yeah, it is. It's weird because like it always comes up. I'm never prepared for Mother's Day.
No, me neither.
I mean, it could be the week of, and I'm like, fuck.
Do you send your mom stuff?
No, I just kind of call.
I do too. Like, but my mom is a saint, and I've met your mom, and
Yeah.
she's also a saint, and
Yeah.
so like. I would assume, Smiley, because you're so awesome, your mother is also a saint, and they look out for us.
Yeah.
And they send us stuff, and I do nothing like that for my mother.
My mom's a college professor, so I don't know. That's not
What does that mean? I don't understand that.
not that's she's like a non-mom.
Yeah.
It's like
Okay.
I got raised by a
Oh.
robot.
I feel
Oh,
like
yeah.
I feel like then your mom's kind of like the mom from Almost Famous.
Yeah. That's why I'm not a mom.
I haven't seen that movie.
Really?
Okay. Well, his mom was
Movie
like
rules.
a college professor, and everything was like analytical, how she like raised everybody. So
Yes, that would be correct. I was raised
Yeah.
to not show sympathy.
not show sympathy at all. Will you turn my mic up a little bit?
It's obviously
Yes.
working out really well.
Oh no, I mean I would obviously indoctrinate my children with the same ideals, but I guess it's probably not for everyone.
No.
Yeah.
Wait, you're on 3 there.
I'm on 3.
Chicken
I don't know how
Jack.
Billy sets him. He's not here tonight. Billy's
Well, where is Billy?
with
Yeah.
his mom actually.
Oh,
His
okay.
mom is in town, so he was like, I can't do the show because my mom's in town. I
Yeah,
was
it's
like, I
Mother's
don't
Day.
That's
blame
a that is a viable excuse.
Wow. So your mom. It's interesting. My mom, like, that's the thing that was really tough was like my mom had to like spend most of the day, like once she like saw the text messages, I'm like, hey, go, your house may be robbed.
Right.
So she had to
Break
spend like the
yourself.
day, like they were like 3 hours from their house. So she had to do like
Oh.
a 3-hour drive where they think they're gonna.
Anticipation the whole time.
Yeah.
Yep.
And
What
me, I had
is?
too. So finally they got there and they were like, everything seems to be fine,
Yep.
but you never know.
But the what is. So once upon a time, I lived in an apartment in West Bloomfield, Michigan, and I got a call at my job, and they told me that my apartment was on fire.
What?
Yep. Honest to God, this is a true story. And I was like, oh my God. So I called my roommate, the lovely one that was in town this weekend.
Yeah.
And I say to her, hey man, our apartment is on fire. And she starts immediately crying because she believes she had left a curling iron on, and it's all her fault,
See,
you know.
that's fucked.
Right, so now she's got the guilt of this is not only happening, but it's her fault. And so, but I remember the drive to my house, and I remember thinking,
You sure this isn't like an episode of Friends?
no, I swear to God, this is honestly, and the first thought that I had was, I hate what I'm wearing, and this is the only thing I'm going to have left. You know what I mean? It was like an
Yeah.
interesting like moment in my
That's-
life where I was like,
I hate what I'm wearing, and
it's the
fuck.
only fucking thing I'm gonna own now.
That's
and
terrible.
like, yeah, and it was an awful thing. But here's the crazy part. So I pull up to the scene, and it's like a movie. It's like fucking smoke and, trucks everywhere and all the deal, and it was the apartment building next to mine. They had made a mistake and they called the wrong people.
You're all excited. You're like, yeah.
No, I wasn't excited at all though, because we didn't have insurance, we didn't have any of the thing, and we had like, we were up to no good in there sometimes, so we would have been at a loss.
Yeah.
You know what?
But,
I can feel that. Like when
But at the moment where you think you're burglarized or your houses, so I can only imagine.
I've had
3
both
hour
scenarios
ride.
actually happen to me.
That's fucked up.
I've been robbed and my house burned down.
I've been robbed a bunch.
Yeah.
what do you do without your clothes?
Well, here's what happened.
You move on, Smiley.
No.
You move on.
I got lucky. I was the only lucky person. So I
Your
lived
clothes got out alive?
Yeah. I lived
Nice.
in it's an interesting story. I lived in a fraternity house at the time.
What?
So the guy, the room that I was living in used to be a library, and they built it into a room so they could house another person. And the guy who originally put the money down to like build the room, his house burned down.
Oh shit.
So he had them he paid for a special door on the room. It was a fire door.
Oh yeah.
Fireproof door.
Yeah, like the movies.
So when the house burned down, it like went down the hallway. The fire went down the hallway. I mean, it melted the metal corners of the pool table. It was hot. My room was not touched at all.
That's
It was
amazing.
the only room in the house not touched. So we had, and then luckily I had an.
You're like Jesus.
I know. Luckily I had an outside door, so we opened the outside door and got all my stuff out, and it didn't have any smoke damage at all.
That is
Very lucky.
That is amazing.
Yeah.
That's what's that right there.
Very
Wow.
lucky.
Right.
And then one time, my girlfriend at the time, and I, the one who actually started the show with me, she and I lived together in this little there was a bunch of apartments, and they faced one way, and on the very end there was an apartment that was like it faced sideways, and it was more like a house attached to apartments. It was really weird. Well, people in our neighborhood were like, watch out for that, your neighbor to the right of you, they break into places. And I'm like, well, if everybody knows this, why don't they fucking tell
Right?
the
Why don't we
police?
put this motherfucker in a chokehold and
they
stop
were, and
it?
they were, like drug dealers, because there was like 15 to 25 cars a day that would drive up, get out,
Sure.
go in, all different classes, social classes of people, So one day I went to work, and somebody called, and it was the landlord's friend
Okay.
who saw them going in my windows, and they grabbed my Xbox, my GameCube, and at the time my DVD player, and they ran out.
Holy shit.
And I knew who it was, and the thing is, I told the cops who I thought it
Let's go
was,
find them.
and they didn't do shit about it. And I told the cops, I said, they sell drugs here. If you want to put a camera in the window and you want to film all this shit, I'll let you. And they were like, no.
Yeah, no.
See, that's fucked up.
Cops don't fix anything.
They don't fix anything.
I
They
had someone I had a crazy person follow
That's why I
me,
handle matters my own.
Yeah,
me and
the
my
A-team.
me and my roommate back from a party,
Yeah.
and we're like, no, we don't want to hang out with you. Go away, And we're like yelling at him from just go away from our porch. We're like, get
Yeah.
the hell out of here. And he's like, I
Keep
just
that shit
wanted
in
to
the
be your,
family.
just wanted to be your friend. So
Yeah.
we go to bed. And he comes back and smashes our window open, right? And we run out like a bunch of drunk idiots, and he beats
Yeah.
us up.
He beats you up?
Yeah, it was like Keystone Cops. It was ridiculous. Like me and Nate don't know how to fight.
Oh,
Like
okay.
really. At the time, I didn't have any martial arts training, and it was
At the time, I didn't have any martial arts.
Right.
training.
Now I'm a fucking jiu-jitsu.
But yeah, it was basically like I tripped over something and smashed my face into his knee.
God damn.
And then Nate came and tripped over me because he didn't see me fall, and it was ridiculous. We had no chance.
It was like Benny Hill music playing in the
yeah.
background.
But then our neighbors had called the cops because we were screaming so much.
Fucking narcs.
No, and then the cops show up and they start hassling us because they're they think it's like a domestic violence thing, and we're
Yeah.
like, what happened? We're like, that dude, he's still running. That dude right there beat us up and broke our front window.
They didn't,
So-
do anything. They didn't do anything about it.
Nothing. I'm like, that dude, he's still there. He's getting away, for Christ's sakes. What they do? They searched our house for drugs and tried to arrest us.
Oh,
No.
that sounds right. If there's people watching out there, we have a phone number to call in, 505-633-8092. Wow, that fucking
Wait a
handwriting's
minute.
terrible.
Seems really difficult.
I know. What? No,
I'm just kidding.
8092. It's 505-633-8092. our operators are on the line. Well, I did have one cool thing that kind of happened last
Thank
night.
God.
Well, the other bad thing is we went to eat at this place.
Because I called you and I was like, hey, what are you doing? You're like, I'll let you know.
Well, yeah, and we went to go eat at this restaurant. I'll tell you the cool thing in a second, but I'll tell you
Okay.
about this restaurant. So we go to this restaurant. I don't really want to give their name. I already shredded them on Yelp. But
Oh, shit got real.
so we go in, and it's like a sports bar. It's on Paseo del Norte, if that'll tell you anything. And we're like going there to have buffalo chicken sandwiches because my friend's like, I'm craving that, and I was like, ooh, that sounds great. I love those. Let's go. So we drive over there, and we sit down, and it's a decent amount of people in the place,
Okay.
not a ton. And they have 4 people working behind the bar, and they have 3 waitresses.
Okay.
Well, our waitress finally comes by and she asks if we want anything to drink. And so I order a beer. The other people, one orders a margarita.
Why are you saying it like this? Like I'm not allowed to know who you were hanging out with. I
Oh,
feel like
well,
it's
my
very
friends,
secretive.
it doesn't matter. My
Oh,
friends
okay.
Tim and Josh, they got a margarita and then another one got a
Okay.
beer. They got their margarita and their beer right away. It took them 20 minutes to get me a beer on tap.
Shit.
So I'm
Whoa.
like, God damn, okay.
Oh, I wouldn't have stood for that.
Well-
After 7 minutes, I would have been fucking
And
lighting it up.
they kept coming by and they're like, oh, we're getting it. And I saw them like
No, I'm
pouring
looking
some
at
beer and
myself.
like dumping some out and pouring
I
some.
could have been
I'm
in
like,
Milwaukee and back,
like,
bitch.
At that point, come over and tell me that the beer is having problems and I'll order something else.
Yeah,
So-
I'm sorry, your keg, the
Anything
keg's
else.
blown. We had
Right.
to,
Yeah.
we had to.
Give me a shot of
you want-
Finlandia
Yeah.
at this point,
Right,
Like I
right.
just need something.
Some beef eater. I'll just drink some beef eater out of the bottle.
anything, Right.
Yeah.
Make it fucking happen.
So they come back, like, all of a sudden they come back to do our order. And
You're like,
it's-
we're here for these sandwiches.
and we order our food, and we're like, well, we're gonna get an appetizer. We want cheese sticks,
Of course, who doesn't?
fried cheese sticks. Who doesn't want that?
Doesn't love fried
So
cheese.
then we ordered fried cheese sticks and then 2 buffalo chicken sandwiches. I got mixed fries.
Okay. What does mixed fries mean?
Regular fries and then sweet potato fries.
Oh, it's a combo?
Yeah, you can get
50-50? All right.
Yeah.
All right.
So then
Feel
our
me.
waitress leaves, and we never see her again.
Did she get raped?
I guess she got off.
Oh,
But
oh.
She didn't come back to the
In a good
table
way? Okay.
at any point ever and tell us that she was leaving.
Oh.
A new waitress came.
What restaurant was this?
I don't want to say it on there.
Oh, okay. I don't know why
Um,
you don't want to say it.
I'll tell you off the air. But so we're sitting there, and people who came in after us, like they bring this table behind us who just barely came in, like 10 minutes before, and they bring them like the largest plate of like fucking nachos with beef on them and all shit.
Oh, so you're out drooling?
And we're like, well, how the fuck can they make all that and they can't make our cheese sticks? They just fry
Right,
those.
right. You just drop them in
So
some
we
oil.
asked the lady, we're like, hey, we ordered free cheese sticks. We don't know where our waitress is, and with our food, she goes, oh, let me go see. So then, she walks away, and then we sit there for a long time again. She walks by again, and we're like, so the cheese sticks? And she goes, yeah. She didn't put them in. We're like, okay.
Okay.
So then our food comes out with the cheese sticks.
All right.
The
yeah.
cheese sticks are
Kind of anticlimactic.
the cheese sticks are fresh and cooked.
Burning.
And everything
Burning,
else has
burning,
been
burning.
sitting there cold.
Oh.
My fries aren't mixed.
See, this is when I usually light places on
And
fire.
I bite into the sandwich, and it is the worst.
Oh. What
buffalo
did you
chicken
do? How
sandwich
did you handle?
ever.
This is what I want to know. This is
I
the
didn't.
truth.
I didn't have to.
This is the moment.
The other guy, Josh, he fucking gets livid pissed.
As he should.
We eat the cheese sticks because they're the only edible.
they're
thing.
The
awesome.
only edible
Right.
thing.
Yeah.
You've got
We
blisters.
we each took a bite out of the chicken sandwich and realized how terrible they were. My fries aren't mixed. The everything else, it's all fucking wrong.
Right, it's all wrong.
So then we send Josh goes over to bar and he says, I need to talk to a manager. Our order is all fucked up and everything
Plus,
is
we've been
wrong.
sitting here fucking dealing with this shit. Yes.
And they go, well, the manager's working the bar.
Okay.
He'll-
Why,
he'll-
why is your problem my problem?
Right. He'll be over here. He'll come over. So we sit there. We sit another 10 minutes.
Nope.
Josh comes back over and he's like, yeah, I need to speak to a manager.
If your waitress is gone,
Yeah.
fuck it. No one's.
I would have just
Oh
tossed
no!
out.
leave.
What had happened was the
I would've just
the
left.
other girl became our waitress when the other one left, but no one told us. But so then they come back over and they go, he's working the bar.
So what?
He's very busy.
Good for him.
He will get to you when he can.
Fucking no, I'll get to him when I can.
Yeah.
And that's right
so
now.
finally, some other dude comes over. We tell him, and we're like,
I
here,
need a
and
therapist.
I don't say anything. I just let the other people handle it. I'm the dude. Whenever it's time for me to handle it, we're gonna fucking yell, and somebody's
That's
gonna be
me.
bad.
Right. Gotta help
And
us
so I'm
all.
letting them, do what they can. And they tell, like Josh is, they're picky as shit, and I
They're-
can tell that they're
well, and
pros
they're-
at what they're doing. Right.
And,
Right,
and,
right.
and they're food service professionals.
And they're
I
food
mean,
service professionals.
Exactly.
And
any
he goes,
that shit
bullshit
with pride.
excuse that you give
Exactly.
us, we'll be like,
Nope.
nope.
and it took 40
Right.
That's a
minutes for us
lie.
to get our food.
Right.
So he tells him, he's like,
And
we
just
ate
act
this,
right.
we ate this, we drank our drinks. We'll pay for this, and we'll pay for our drinks. We're not paying for any of
Right.
this.
Fuck you and your fucking.
So the guy leaves, and he comes back, and he goes, well, the best I can do for you is you just pay for the stuff you ate and drank. And we're like, that's what we just fucking said.
yeah, you salmonella fucking serving motherfucker.
Another 10 minutes for them to get us a ticket.
Nope.
Another 10 minutes after that for us to pay.
You're crazy.
Wow.
That's crazy. I would be talking
Fucking
about. I would say their
terrible.
name right now over and over and over again. I'd be like
So this-
McDonald's on this street.
This was the good thing that happened to
No.
you last night?
Right.
So this led
I'm
into the
confused.
other. No, I was sitting there like I was standing outside talking to the police on my cell phone. You know.
Where did the police show up?
No, I'm talking. No, they called me. It's my parents' house.
Yeah,
the
okay.
one.
I had to,
So I'm
sorry,
talking to
my
the
bad,
police on
yes.
my cell phone.
I'm like,
I
wait
look
a
over,
minute.
and there's Captain Kirk, Christopher Pine, the new Captain Kirk,
I don't know who
No
he is.
shit.
standing right there on the street. You know who it is.
I don't know who it is.
You
Pull up a
what?
picture of
you
Chris Pine.
Pine?
I don't
Yeah.
know anybody is. I don't get out much.
Wow.
That's my problem.
You haven't seen like the new Star Trek movies?
No.
Oh,
but,
wow.
but it's a new me. I'm gonna start getting out as of
Um,
last night.
So he's standing there and he has a full beard.
I'm back.
And it's hard to tell that it's him right away, but it's
Okay.
him. It's him. And he's like, this is how amazing.
You're like Kurt.
Oh, yeah. So this is the amazing thing about Albuquerque is like, either people didn't recognize him or they were just leaving him alone. People were not fucking with
Yes,
him
that's
at
right.
all.
Same about Detroit. That's what
People
I like.
were not fucking with him at all.
Good for them.
So
It's not that serious.
Tiff
yeah.
and Josh and all them come.
You're a
You
big
can't find
movie
it?
star. Yeah, that's what I love. A big movie star is not
Right
even being
click on
bothered.
on Chrome
Not a lot of
and do new
egotistical
window.
people in this town, I think.
And so then I tell Tiff and Josh and Baxter, and we didn't even go out till like almost 11:30. So
Okay.
that's why I didn't call. That was just like it was one of
I'm
those
just
situations
messing
where
with you
after the
anyway.
bad eating
I
thing.
stayed home and watched the Kurt Cobain documentary.
Oh shit, is that good?
It's fucking awesome.
Okay, so
Chris Pine.
Chris Pine.
Oh, I don't recognize him at
Oh
all.
wow. So then he goes back into the bar where we're at, Anodyne. He's playing pool. So I hear people whispering that he's there, but nobody goes up to him. Nobody messes with him. I thought that was pretty cool.
Which is
We,
super
we,
cool.
we never do in Albuquerque.
Yeah.
You're
I
you
like,
did.
shouldn't. Like,
you
leave
just
me the
do
fuck
this.
alone. Right.
I did.
okay, the worst
you do.
the worst thing I ever did was I saw like Guy Pearce at Anodyne,
Oh yeah.
and me and my brother just walked up and touched him. That was it. Didn't say anything.
Fair enough,
Super
right.
creepy. We're just all, "Hi, are you Guy Pearce?" Yeah.
Well,
Awesome.
I'm thinking to
There's
was
only
myself.
been one person in my whole life I was ever starstruck by, and that
Okay.
was John F. Kennedy Jr. Like I was
Oh,
like,
yeah.
okay.
That's
yeah,
a big one.
and that was like one of those like
That's a
slow
big one.
motion moments where I was like, "That's you. You're him."
Well, for this situation, okay, like
That's it.
last year, I mean, I've got to hang out with people that are
Yeah, me too.
hobnob. And the only time I was really starstruck is I saw Robert Redford, and I was like, "Oh,
that's a great
fuck
one.
and
Yeah, that's
shit."
another great one.
And
Yeah.
people were like, "Go talk to him." I was like, "Fuck no, that's
Right.
Robert Redford.
Yeah.
That's the greatest baseball player that ever lived."
Fuck
you know,
yeah.
that's the Sundance
Yeah.
Kid.
The only time I ever got starstruck was, I mean, seriously, like to the point where I used to wait tables at the Hyatt,
Yeah.
and at that time it was the only 4-star hotel in this town. So if anyone famous came,
That's where they were posting up.
they were
Yeah.
at the Hyatt, and it was. Oh God!
Obviously, it made an impression on
Real
you.
starstruck.
I was so starstruck, I can't remember who the motherfucker was.
Musician or
Actor Michael Michael Caine.
Oh, that's a good one.
Michael Caine. I had to give up that
he's
table.
like Smiley.
Seems like a nice gent.
No, I had to give up that table to someone who didn't know who he was because I'm like, that's not even a person. This person's been acting my entire
Right.
life. This is just
Right.
like a
Bad
television
Ann.
entity.
Right.
And I'm like, I can't. Like even the busser was like,
Wow.
I can't. That's not even.
This must have been pre the Christopher Nolan Batman movies.
Oh yeah, it was before that.
Okay. Because then they would know him.
They
They're like
would've-
Alfred from the Batman.
Yeah,
Oh,
no, they didn't know him. I was like, want some Future King? I'm like, come on, you know any of this shit? Come on, it's my Caine.
Yeah, and I'm terrible with that.
so-
I don't know.
So we get inside, and we're all nerds. So then all of a sudden I start thinking about this. I'm like, man, that is fucking Captain Kirk. I have to get a photo with Captain Kirk.
Did you get one?
I walked up to him, and I said, excuse me, Mr. Pine? And he goes, yes, sir. And I go, can I take a photo with you? And he goes, no.
Good for him.
And I said, all right. And I said, you're Captain fucking Kirk. And he goes, what's your name? And I go, Chris. And he goes, that's a good name. And he shook my hand. And I said, man, I really liked you in Horrible Bosses too.
Yeah.
Because he's the villain, or he's one of the characters in there.
I wouldn't have known him.
And he goes, well, thank you. And then I was like, and you're filming, I believe, where I'm from, because I saw a casting notice posted on Facebook.
You're like, pretty much, I want to fucking
Pretty
stalk
much.
you. Right.
And
I know everything about you, Chris Pine.
And he goes, that's cool. And I was like, and he was like, it was really nice to meet you. And I was like,
Right,
thank
get the
you.
fuck out of here is what he's trying
pretty
to say.
much. But
right.
yeah. But he was super nice, and I was like, oh wow.
But he
I
didn't
shook
like.
his hand.
You should have took a picture of
Oh,
him.
and he shook my hand twice. He's like,
please don't hurt me. Yes.
he could have kicked my ass.
Oh well, I could have kicked your ass.
He was as tall as me, so.
All
you
right.
know.
Chris Pine's that tall?
Yeah.
No shit.
Yeah.
I wouldn't know the motherfucker if he's standing next to me in the grocery
Yeah.
store.
Damn.
Wow, what are his movies? Like, pull up the IMDb. He did that Runaway. What?
He doesn't have a lot. Like
He
that
did
was his-
he did Runaway Train with Denzel. That was a terrible movie. He just did Horrible Bosses 2.
Not seen it.
Haven't seen it yet. Don't spoil it.
Nope.
It's good.
Don't give it away.
It's good. I'm trying to think. He did both Star Trek films.
I
Nope,
saw
never
those.
seen any of those.
Well, that's crazy because they're great.
They are really good.
They're fucking really amazing.
All right. Yeah, I'll check them out then.
The first one
I
is
gotta get out more.
really awesome. Do you like Star Trek?
no.
Oh, then you may not like him as much. But
I like William Shatner. And when
Yeah.
you called me and told you met Mr. Kirk, Captain Kirk, I was like, I had like an instant William Shatner boner.
It says here he's in Star Trek 3 pre-production. Nice.
Yeah. But they're not filming that yet. I don't know what's the other movie that's in pre-production that they're filming here. That he's doing right now.
They got something in post-production, The Finest Hours.
Oh, weird, because it surely isn't Star Trek 3 that they're filming here.
Why not? They film everything here.
I know, but I mean, I don't think that's what it is that they're filming. It's weird. There's nothing else in production?
There's filming. There's
Yeah.
a TV series,
Okay. Then that's probably what they're filming.
Wet Hot American Summer.
Oh, are they filming that here? That'd be fucking awesome.
First day of camp TV series.
Yeah, it's on
filming,
Netflix.
filming currently.
You guys you've seen the movie though, right?
No.
Wet Hot American Summer?
Nope.
Whoa.
I'm like, nope, sorry.
Holy shit. You guys got to watch that.
I'm not a smart man.
Wet Hot American Summer is a parody movie.
Okay.
And it makes fun of like all the summer camp movies from the 80s.
Oh, all right.
And it has like everyone in it. It has like a lot of the people from the state. It has like Paul Rudd. It has all. It's such an amazing. It's like you know,
Alright.
Amy Poehler.
Oh,
You know,
shit.
and then
That's
the
filming
That
here?
makes
the
it
TV
legit.
show is going to have all the same actors too. They're going to all reprise their roles, from what I understand.
Oh, wow.
Nice.
I hope so. That's dope, man. That'd be kick ass.
I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, we are the #1 tax incentive
Yeah.
state in the nation.
Are we number one? Because there's Louisiana and there's North Carolina as well.
Bring it out. Bring it out.
We're the only one though that has we're the one with the best facilities. The other ones don't have
Oh.
facilities.
Yeah, we
Facility means
have we have
something.
three
Studios.
studios here now.
Yeah.
I mean, if some dude's like, "Do you want to go out to dinner? I have a facility," and another dude's like, "I don't have a facility," I'm totally choosing the facility, dude.
Of course you are. You know, you're like, well, all right.
I mean, facilities mean something.
One of the reasons I stay in this town is
Facilities.
I mean, no, you can just have acting as a day job.
Which is amazing.
Yeah. I don't know why you're not doing that. You have time.
Go for it, Smiley.
I'm
Unleash the Kraken.
I'm lazy.
Fair
I'm
enough.
lazy.
I'm lazy.
I'm-
That's this town's problem, dude. This town's got a problem with laziness.
Yeah.
It's true. It's true. I'm lazy. You know,
Oh, shit.
I really have a passion for
Scotty.
my professional dance, and modeling just kind of fell in my lap. So, and that
better
takes nothing.
work.
That takes
Yeah.
nothing.
It's weird because you do live a model lifestyle.
He does.
Lots of drugs, barely
Doesn't know what
eats,
day it is.
Doesn't know what day it is. Doesn't care.
Right.
If all
I'm
of a
jealous.
sudden I saw Smiley was in Milan, I'd be like, okay.
Right. And we wouldn't
I
even
wouldn't doubt
question
it.
it.
Wouldn't even
We'd
question.
not even question it. We were just like, oh, man, Smiley.
All right, that makes sense.
Hope he's fucking
Been anorexic
hydrated.
since I was 17. You know.
Who hasn't?
Nice,
It's bikini season.
nice. Yeah, right.
What do you do, James? I wake up and I take my vitamins, and then I work out, and I go back to sleep
Right.
Wow,
Repeat.
until it's time to go to the bar,
wow.
and then I watch live music, and I go back to sleep.
There you go.
Fair
I mean,
enough.
that's the lifestyle, you know.
Yeah.
Not every, you know.
It's pretty much mine, too, some
Yeah.
days. Wednesdays.
Wow.
I feed. I
have to work it into my schedule. I don't have the luxury of just doing it. I have to work it in.
I feed
But
myself
that's
sometimes.
my perfect day.
Feed yourself sometimes.
Fair enough. I do too.
Do you just try not to eat, or you just forget to eat?
Usually
It's a combination of both.
I forget to eat.
Yes, me
Because
too.
I actually try to eat.
Me
Yeah.
too.
I try to eat as much as possible.
I wish I could forget
But
to
like
eat.
my
I forget to eat all the time. I haven't eaten yet today.
Wow.
my stomach is like the size of my fist, so
Yes, mine is too.
it takes me
I fill it
an
with other
hour
things.
to eat like an entire like meal at a restaurant. I'm like,
Yeah.
I'll eat this part, and then another part later, and then the third part.
So you usually take stuff home.
Yeah, always. Yeah, I was like anorexic when I was a teenager.
Yeah.
I was chronically underweight.
Did you need a hug? Do you know what made you anorexic? Like, at the core of who you are, what made you not eat?
I do actually. That's weird. When I was, I think it was 7 or 8. I was. This is when I was still taking public school.
Okay.
My teacher asked me to write down what my 3 favorite things in the world were,
Okay.
and they were all food.
Oh, wow.
Like,
So you're a fat little piggy, aren't you, Smiley?
and she was like, "That's interesting. Not like your mom or your brother or
You're like, I like Big Macs, bitch, and I
or a-
cannot lie.
or a pet." And I was like,
Nope.
"Hell, those didn't even
Not unless
cross."
bacon's a pet.
What were the 3 foods? Do you
It's like,
remember?
I was like, "Those didn't even cross my mind."
Do you remember what the 3 foods were?
And I went home, and no, I abolished all of that from my memory. I was like,
Oh, it's
and
unfortunate.
food means nothing to me. It is nothing to me.
Because somebody made you feel bad that that's what you cared about?
No, someone pointed it out. And it was bad that my 3 most important things in the world were food.
You're like, Snickers, Snickers, and Snickers.
What do you think about your mom? I'm like, she's like number 50.
She's kind of a slut. Do you have a Snickers?
I thought you love your brother. I do love my brother, but not as
Who's my
much as
brother?
burgers.
Right. Who's my brother? That's amazing.
Man.
And that's exactly the point where he became an anorexic.
Right. All right.
Oh,
I like
wow.
it. That's a good. I think it's fair.
That makes sense, though.
It does.
I was like, I like food better than my family? This is pretty messed up. I need to reevaluate my life at
I like how
7.
you're analyzing your life at that age. Maybe that's what's wrong with me. Oh, I have something to announce.
Well-
So I set up a legitimate store on our website.
What? I
Yeah.
know you're out of control this week. You are like on a
know.
fucking powerhouse of like empowerment, which I love. I need this in my life. I'm excited.
So
'cause I'm
can
missing
you,
it.
without clicking on the, can you go to our website?
Don't call it a comeback.
All right.
You've been here for years.
Well, no, I found this awesome site. It's called Snaptee, and it's on your phone, and you can create shirts, and then they don't cost you anything to create. You don't, and then they sell them. You create the store, and you get 10% of the profit.
I'm gonna make a T-shirt that'll sell. I already
Yeah,
have the
that's
idea.
the whole idea. Is like, and so if you go to our website, 10drinkminimum.com, he's like you don't know our website. Go to the store right away
did I
because
get here?
otherwise it'll like reverb through because of the live show. But I think I have like 8 shirts on there. I might take one of them off. I don't know. I just was fucking around with them.
Sure, it's fine. You get caught up in a moment.
Yeah.
You're like, this is
Okay,
fine.
but
But
go to our site or don't go to that.
No, go to it.
Okay.
But then
Don't
go to the
drink the
store right
water.
away. Like click on the store right away to get out of, going to. I don't want it to reverb through. 'Cause-
Oh yeah, like live.
yeah. There you go.
All right.
You might want to click off the.
Attaboy, Smiley.
Is our website open on the? There you go. Okay, now put that on the main screen. So I made about 8 different T-shirts, and I think they're pretty cool. I like them a lot. Smileys, I don't know. I'm torn between. There's 2 T-shirts I really like a lot.
Oh.
I like the Smiley Lost If Found Buy Him Drinks
Yes.
T-shirt.
You should put, please return him to 10 drink minimum.
Yeah.
If lost, please
And
return.
there is one shirt that is for Tommy and I's show called the Dirty Duo Radio Show,
Yes.
which I love that one.
Yes.
But my favorite, I think, is me wearing the helmet shirt. I really like, and it's not
it
because
looks
it's me.
official.
It
No,
just
but it is.
is
It's
pretty-
like a cool
it's pretty
shadowing
cool.
And yeah. Yes, I
Yeah.
would say the same thing. I like the Billy one too.
The Billy one, the one where his head's blowing up.
Yes.
Yeah.
Boom.
I was trying to figure out what to make for
Actually,
Tommy.
I like the fucking 10 drink minimum one at the corner too.
I
think that's
actually
legit,
designed that
too.
one, yeah.
Oh shit.
No, one day I had
Bring
this
'em
laptop
over.
that
I like
had
'em all.
had a touch screen, And so I made that logo, and I was like, I kind of like that.
Yeah.
You know, it's kind of like my take on, it's my artistic vision
Oh, look at you.
of our logo.
Look at you branching out.
So yeah, if you guys want to buy shirts, I don't necessarily know what the quality of the shirts are going to be. They're about 20, they're 20 for the white ones and then 23 for the black ones. So
It's a lot of dough.
isn't that weird? That's different.
Yeah, but well, I mean, for some of these,
It's a grip of cash. I'm just saying, I wouldn't pay $20 for it.
No?
for some of
Nope.
these,
Well, thanks, Tommy, for promoting our stuff. I wouldn't pay for that shit.
I don't have $20. I'd rather
I've-
spend it on something else. Like,
I've
bread.
done screen printing
Yeah.
before, and for some of these, this would take like, I mean, at least 7 dies. So I
Yeah.
mean, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If
For
you're
sure.
if
All
you're
right.
putting a straight up photo,
Right.
but
on
you
a
don't know
shirt,
the quality of it because it hasn't been delivered yet.
That is
So
true.
we cannot promote this product
Right.
because we do not know that it'll turn out as it says on the internet.
Well, you have to order
as
it.
What?
so many boyfriends I've ordered before.
I can.
Do you know what I mean?
Anything with a picture of me on it is going to be great.
I'm not saying it, but what if it comes out a blurry mess and it's not you, and we can't tell that it's you?
Well,
you know what I
then-
mean?
Well,
And it
then
looks like me all of a
Smiley
sudden.
should probably order one.
with
then.
like a fang tooth or something. Yeah.
We'll order one and we'll find out.
We're gonna have to order one to see.
Yeah.
I'm not going to order a picture of me on
it's
a
a-
t-shirt.
Yes, you
I'm
would.
just saying. Like,
Yes,
you
you
don't want to
would.
put your name on it.
Well, then
if
get
you
one of the
don't
other
know.
ones. Then get one with me on it.
I'll get
Right,
it.
because it could just be like it
You know-
shows up and it's like a picture of Osama bin Laden. You know what I mean? Like we have to.
I
we
was
don't-
pretty sure
yeah.
that I hope that wouldn't happen.
That'd be awesome if it did.
I would hope that it wouldn't happen.
Actually, that's the T-shirt I want.
would hope not.
I'm saving my resources for getting the logo on the beer fridge and on our neon.
Yeah,
All right.
that's true. But people, if you want to order shirts, people are always asking me where they can get shirts for our show. There's shirts right there. You know.
Boom.
Well, our other store was the same kind of thing, but
Yes.
I feel like it was less quality than this. But I don't know. I am not sure.
It's
So
amazing.
if someone orders one and they're not quality, then don't tell us, tell Snap Tea,
No, tell us so we can say fuck that.
and then tell us that it was shitty, and then we'll take them down.
Yeah. No
But I hope not.
bullshit.
No, then I hope not. But
Of course not.
it's a T-shirt,
Bring it out. Summertime.
summertime.
Sun's out, guns out.
Are you guys grabbing your crotch in this one?
Yes. Have you not seen that photo?
Apparently not.
Oh, are you offended by it, Smiley?
No, I grew up in the 80s. Everyone touched their crotch in the 80s.
That is
Right.
true. that is true. It was like a big time. There was Prince. There was Michael Jackson.
Madonna, everyone
Madonna.
was
Yep.
just like, oh, look at my crotch. And like, okay.
Yep. I'm all
So
for it.
we-
I'm all
we're-
for the
we're-
crotch action.
We're to that time of the hour where
We sure are.
where we talk about we throw out different topics. It's called the last word. There's only 3 of us, so maybe able to do a little more topics than usual.
It is Mother's Day. Everyone had to be with their moms.
Yeah.
Chase is with his mom. Billy
that
was
what's
with his
going
mom.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Well, I didn't know if Chase was going to come or not. Wasn't sure.
I
he's
talked to him
the,
earlier. Yeah. His-
Elusive. That's the right word.
Elusive.
It's like Sasquatch.
His family lives around here.
Okay.
and, yeah, so
That's fine.
I think I'm gonna sneeze.
So we do the last word.
my mom's a robot, so it was.
Yeah.
And I asked her for a ride over, and that was our Mother's Day.
Is that who
moment.
drops you off? Is your mom?
Yeah.
Aw, that's sweet.
I was like,
Aw.
Mom, Happy Mother's Day. I don't feel like taking the bus. You want to like drop me off at the show? And she's like, okay.
Nice.
We stop at Carl's Jr.
No.
No, she's basically allergic to everything.
Oh wow.
All right.
That's tough. So that's you see now.
She
Well,
grows-
hold
It
on
all
a second.
makes sense. The apple don't fall far.
Wait a
from the
minute.
tree.
Wait a minute. So
She-
your mom's allergic to everything. Does that mean that whatever she ate, then that's what you guys had to eat?
Yes.
That's why your favorite things were food, because you were like, I got to go to
can't
McDonald's.
have
one.
it.
I got to go to McDonald's one time. Oh man, it was amazing.
Well,
That's
where
why.
the rest of our motherfuckers were eating at McDonald's every day. So
Yeah,
we
we're
only
like,
had
yeah,
it once in
tired
a
of
while.
McDonald's.
Right. Look at
Tired of it.
Getting all Dr. Phillip in this motherfucker.
Let's analyze me.
No.
Happy Sunday, Smiley.
So we're doing the last word, where I throw out a topic and someone says, "Well, this yells out, I want the last word on that." We go around and say whether we love or hate the topic and tell why.
Ooh,
Everybody
I have another
gets
topic. I just thought of a great one.
well, okay. We'll save that one for the second hour.
Yes.
Write it down. He's got a board.
Well, I don't have the marker.
Don't.
The marker's right there, but it's dead. So I got to get another marker.
My bad.
That's fine. But so the first topic that we have is people posting about their children on social media for Mother's Day. Who wants the last word on that?
Wait, what was the? Say it again. Repeat.
People posting about their children on social media.
So I'm a mom and I'm posting about my children on social media
Look at the
on
look at the
Mother's
baby.
Day.
Look at my kid. Look at my kid. Look at the baby.
But is it exclusive to Mother's Day or is it just exclusive to just in
No,
general?
no, in general.
I will take the last word.
All right. I'll go first.
Please do.
So,
I'm gonna get a drink real quick.
Okay.
Yeah, because I'm going to be a minute.
Yeah. I hate it. I get it. You had the ability to...
But what do you think is excessive? Here's
Okay.
the question.
When-
How
when-
much is too much?
When you never post anything but that.
Okay.
And there
Because
are...
I
and-
am guilty of that with my dogs.
Okay, no, you're not.
Thank you.
No, you're not.
Okay.
I have people on my Facebook feed. All they post about is little Junior or little Missy.
Okay.
And it's like, little Missy took a brown poop today. They're not green anymore. Look, you know, and you're like,
I'm going to start
"Oh."
doing that about myself.
And you're like, oh my God. And it's
Little
like,
Tommy.
and it's like, I don't need to, you know. Now, if I'm at Chuck E. Cheese drunk and, look, you know, slobbering on myself, take a photo of me and put it on the internet. I don't need to see the little drunk, not the drunk, but the little slobbering kid at Chuck E. Cheese.
Now, okay, may I counter the fact that grandparents and like my parents, like I'm from
Well, I don't want
far away.
I don't want your grandparents to be my Facebook friends, so.
No, but I'm
Ever.
saying, but that's not up to you to decide who my friends are. You might just coincidentally be my friend, and so are my mom and my dad and my fucking sister, and I'm just throwing up pictures of the baby because I'm proud of my spawn and I want
that's
everybody
fine.
to see it.
If you want to
and-
put up one or two every once in a while,
Uh,
but if
right.
all you post,
No, well,
if all you post is about your child,
yes.
maybe you don't have anything else.
Well, I ran into an interesting situation this weekend that has kind of
Yeah.
something to do with what you're talking about, but yes,
It's like, for me, I mean, you know, there's got to be, you know, some
there
other
has to be something else to look
else
for.
out there,
Yes.
you know.
Don't you remember the good old days?
Yeah, right. There's no need. First of all, I don't care that your child's walking. I really don't.
No, I don't give a
I don't
fuck.
care.
Guess who's not walking me?
Yeah,
I blew up
right,
my
right.
ankle because I fell off the sidewalk last night.
Right.
'cause
I don't
drank too
care that
much
he got a new
Patron.
shirt and it has Thor on it.
Right.
I don't care.
Yeah, fucking Thor. Who the fuck is
I
Thor?
don't give a shit.
I mean, that is true. I really don't care about anyone's kids until they can like talk.
Right. And then I really don't care then.
If
I don't care that they graduated. I don't care
No.
that they
I
got.
mean, if they're curing cancer, please let me know.
if
But
they
like,
if they can carry on a conversation
Yeah.
with me, I might care about that.
Now, if they got thrown in jail, maybe post that.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
but
totally.
people won't. No,
No.
I'm not posting that.
Oh yeah, why don't you have a picture of me, my mugshot from when I?
Oh, I don't have that.
Oh, it's on my Facebook.
let's keep it
Oh, you know
gangster.
what? I will make a shirt out of that.
That is-
That's awesome. That's
that
tight.
is
That's a good
awesome.
one. That's a good one.
I would buy that one.
So I don't really
promote
want.
it.
I don't. You know, I'm sorry. I'm not. I'm 40. I'm not married.
should be sorry.
Yeah, right. My lifestyle's alternative, and I'm not mean not to mean
Alternative.
not to mean that I'm
Is
gay.
that
It's just a
right?
different lifestyle than
Now
you
it
know.
all makes sense, huh, Smiley?
You know, I'm straight. I just have a lifestyle that I don't want to. You know, I don't live in the suburbs and get married and. You
Well,
know,
and
buy
here's the thing.
plastic
Now,
toys.
you can't like bag on people that do those things.
I'm
Like
not.
there's
I'm not.
there's room for families, and you're the
I'm not.
unusual one, you know. But I understand you're fucking, you know.
I'm not bagging on them for doing it.
No, no,
I just
no.
don't. If that's
Everybody
all
deserves
that,
to walk the path of happiness.
If that's
that they
not
want
all,
to
if
walk.
that's the only thing that you post, I know. But if that's all that you post on social media is that,
that's all you got going
everybody
on.
hates it.
No, I agree.
Everyone hates it. So I hate it.
Well, all right, Smiley, how do you feel about it? Smiley's like,
I mean, I don't like it.
do you love it?
Do I go far? So far as I mean, no, I guess I hate it. I mean, my brother and his wife, they don't do that shit. I mean,
Yeah, I know tons of people have kids. And I
I've-
barely even know they have them.
I mean,
I barely know those fucking parasites exist.
I have to fight for like a picture of my nephew. They're like, oh yeah, we have that thing.
But,
Yeah.
But
you're a
there-
relative Brad Pitt. and
Post a
Angelina
funny
Jolie.
video sometimes. God damn.
You know, yeah.
Right, like when they throw a fit about something ridiculous, I'm
Not
all
even
for
that.
it.
About something. Not even to do with your kids. Post. Oh, this is a cool viral video that I saw.
Right, do you remember Bon Jovi video, Living on a Prayer?
Yeah.
Right.
Have you noticed too that those are always the people who will post that viral video about 8 months too late?
I'm that person, though.
You are that person.
I am that person.
Yeah,
I'm
have you
like,
seen this?
did you guys see that movie $1 Million Baby the other day?
Yeah, you're terrible.
Well, here, I mean, check this out. I don't
Like,
even
It was awesome.
I don't even post pictures of myself.
I do.
So, yeah, I know you do.
I'm not overly excessive.
You and some of your friends, that's all you guys do is like, me.
Yeah, because we're like, yes, we do.
I rely on other people to take photos of me.
Right.
Don't say it like that, Smiley. Like, yes, I do. Like I'm some sort of fucking topless in a bathtub fucking last night photo.
No, those would be cool.
Well,
No,
I don't know.
I can show you. You could probably see them yourself. You probably liked it.
Who in this room gets paid to have other people take photos of them.
Dang, rubbing it in the face.
Oh, shit. Smiley.com.
Damn.
I would have to say I guess I hate it because I don't do it or understand it,
Yeah.
and it seems strange that you would have nothing else going on that you
Yeah.
would just and it seems strange just for my upbringing that you would
Yeah.
obsess about your child that much.
Do you ever see like pictures of your friends that are your age? Like they'll post like 19,000 of their kids, and then all of a sudden they'll put up a picture where they were they're a teacher
At a golf outing.
Yeah, and they look
Scramble.
like shit.
They're
Right.
like 50 years old. And
You're
all,
like, dude,
Yeah.
we're the same age, and they look like shit.
Oh, dude, I fucking smoke all my friends in looks.
Right.
Not that I'm better looking than them, but I've held up better
Yeah.
than them.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
they might be hotter back in the day. Like, if we had a back in the day off,
Those kids really fucking.
they would have
take this-
fucking smoked me. But
Oh,
now,
they kick your
I've
ass.
sustained.
Oh,
yes.
it's true. Like my brother
held it down.
My brother like looked like a Greek god up until he had a kid. 3
Right.
years with a kid, all of a sudden he looked his age. I'm
I
like,
got a husband and a kid, and this is why I
Yeah.
look like I look.
Some-
oh, what the hell? You went from like looking like 30 to 40 in
Right.
3
There's something to be
years.
said about that.
I was sitting at work yesterday, and this new guy was like, "Let me guess your age," and I was like, "Okay," and he goes, "32."
You're like, you
And I went, "No," and he goes, 28. I was like, "No," and I go, "Other way," and he goes, 36, and I was like, "I'm 40," and he goes, "Wow, you don't look 40. What's the secret?" And I go, "Drugs and alcohol."
That's right.
Drugs and alcohol, no kids.
Every day I have fucking chicks in my house. The other day I had some women over and they were like, "No way, are you 38?" Now I had to bust out my license and they were
Yeah.
like, "What's your secret?" I'm like, "Well, anorexia, sadness,
Yeah.
from time to time an STD." No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah. Sadness.
Sadness is a big part of it.
Here,
Right?
take care of a
guess-
kid for a week. I
Right,
bet
right.
you'll be like, you know what? I'm not sad anymore.
No, I'm not sad about not having children. No, I don't want them. I don't like them.
This-
I don't want to beat them with a stick. I just don't want them.
The secret to youth: never having responsibility.
That's it.
Right.
Right, like I can sleep in.
Yeah.
I
can
could fucking go do whatever, whoever.
I can sleep for 3 days straight if I want to.
God,
Right, exactly.
36 hours. I'm like,
I
don't
can't,
know.
and I hate you for it.
I have no responsibilities.
I can do
in
the same
world.
thing, and I love that.
So, Smiley, you hate it, right?
Hate it. Yeah.
All right, Tommy wants the last word. She's real
Also,
strongly
because I
about this.
secretly want a child.
Well, okay. So the first thing I will say is I don't have a child, but I am a woman, and I love my dogs. I can only say that I know dogs are not children. Please do not misunderstand me for the same fucking love that you would have for a child. But I post pictures of my dogs every day.
They're very
I love
cute.
my dogs every day. I put a picture of my dogs, and so I could see how if it was a child and it came from my body. If I feel as strongly about my dogs as I would a child, I would probably blow it up. I would be guilty of what you're saying. But I would also like to think I would still be posting like Metallica videos and like "Go fuck yourself, America"
Yeah,
type of shit.
you don't just
know what
post
I mean?
that. You post other shit.
Right. Like I'm not a solo artist.
Right.
You know, like I
One
feel like
trick
I'm
pony.
very well rounded.
That's all I'm asking. I don't.
Yes.
You know, if you want to post one of the little
Of
rat
course.
every couple of weeks,
Because
that's
it's
fine.
good for the families. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like my mom wants to know what's going
but man,
on
I'd
with my
like to
dogs.
know. I'd like to know about you.
Right.
You know.
Right. Yes.
I want, or if the kid fucking sprays diarrhea all over the house, that's the photo I want you to
Bring
post.
it out. Right.
Yeah.
Right.
If it's
So-
covered in blood.
Oh, you know,
Right.
you know what? I'll look at kid
Had a
pictures all day long. You know those
really-
websites where they'll show like where the kids have just fucked the house up?
Yes.
I will look at those all day long.
That's it. Right.
I'll
That's
look at 'em all day long.
hilarious. Right.
Now
They've
where
decided
he's-
to cut their own hair.
Yes.
Like,
Yes.
hilarious.
Yes.
That's amazing.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
So,
they've
yes.
drawn on the wall, you know.
So I'm torn.
No, I love those.
So I'm
But-
going to use my neutral on this
Okay.
one because I'm
Damn
a
it.
woman. I have a little thing called hormones.
Okay.
They leak out every 3 weeks.
Okay.
And I
Gross.
feel it is gross. I own that too. But yeah, and I feel emotion towards like I get it. I don't want a child.
Okay.
I don't, but I can see how a person that's a woman would get caught up in the
Wow.
look at Junior, look at because you love
Well,
something so much, and that's how I am about. I post pictures of my dogs every day.
You realize men have hormones too,
Right.
I'm not
right?
taking that away from you, but I also, if I spit the kid out, I didn't spit these fucking dogs out, and I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, look at Noki, he's so cute. Look at Tony. You know what I mean? And I treat this situation
Yeah.
like you care, and I know you don't.
And we
It's
don't.
about me, right? It's about me. So if I had a child, when it came from my body, when these dogs did not even come from my body, I would fucking.
Now, how do we
annoy
know
you.
these dogs did not come from your body?
I can't prove it.
Tommy, we have a doctor here. No.
Yep, nope.
That'd be
Maury
awesome.
actually tried to contact me last week about this, and
Yeah.
I refused to call. But
That would
no.
be great.
But yes, so I'm gonna take my neutral. I'm gonna
Okay.
save it.
Tommy's neutral, so
I'm saving this
Wow.
topic.
We could have had a three-way sweep.
Nope, we're not gonna. I'm not gonna allow this because
Here we
I
go.
have a womb
My
and a
mom-
broken heart, and I get it.
My
Yeah.
mom calls my cat her grand cat.
Right. 'Cause
Really?
she knows.
She knows that I will probably never have that.
Yeah.
That's
child.
right.
It's probably
She's
for the
all
best.
she's all smiling.
do what we
You
gotta
look
do.
sterile,
Right.
and if not, I hope you are.
Dancing, dancing,
Right.
dancing.
See, I feel like my
Dance
parents would
machine.
not have been the parents to post my picture on Facebook a bunch. Well, I mean, my mom doesn't do it now.
No, but it's a different time
I
because
know.
she doesn't know how to do it now. It's not custom. You know what I mean? It's coming into
Yeah.
the latter years of life. Like when you're used to something.
Well, she
like,
doesn't
if
post pictures of her
I had a
dogs.
child, I know, but because she's not used to it, like we're used to it.
Yeah.
You and I will be posting shit when we're their age.
Well, when people don't post things anymore, we're like, "Where's the Facebook to post
where's
things?
the beef?
Where's the Facebook?"
Right. What happened to it? I remember back in my day.
We used to Snapchat.
Right.
I have a cat.
Instant message
I have
somebody.
a cat. That's my son.
Yeah.
So gross. Facebook is so gross. That should be a topic that we talk about. How disgusting of a fucking world that is.
We've already done Facebook. haven't we?
Yeah, we've already done.
I feel like I need to bring it back.
I don't know if you
Yeah.
were.
I got okay, and not to like change the subject, but I got a text or a message last night. Hey, girl, I'm friends with fucking your friend.
Yeah.
And she is my very good friend.
Okay.
And I respond to this man and I say, thanks, cool, yeah, she's cool as fuck, rock and roll. And he says, responds after all he says to me is, we have a mutual friend, and I'm like, cool, yeah, what up, fucking cool. I wish I was spooning, hugging, and kissing you right now. And I respond, that's really aggressive, inappropriate, and I'm grossed out.
And
Don't ever
creepy.
call me again. You know what I
Wow.
mean? I'll
Fuck
show
you.
Right, fuck you. But it's a fucking interesting world.
Which
So-
which state was he a senator from?
He's our state, and he's not a senator. He's
Oh,
like
okay.
a local, apparently.
Whoa.
Nah.
That, yeah, that's not.
Congressman, I feel you're out of line.
If it was a congressman, I'd like maybe would have responded.
Oh, okay. So how did he respond to that?
I like suits. I look good in a suit.
Yeah.
Like I look good as a
I look good in a suit.
senator
I look good in a
side
suit.
wife.
So how did they respond to that?
He responded, "I'm sorry, I didn't mean to make you uncomfortable," and I just
Oh,
never
really?
responded.
None of
again.
that conversation that you just said to me, did you think
That's what I'm
it would
saying.
make
Like
me
dudes
uncomfortable?
are out of control. Well, I told you about the text I got last week. I got texted from a girl I know asking me if I was interested in being a side bitch to a dude, and I would get
let's tease that for a second. Let's talk.
cash and
Tease
not
it.
prizes.
Let's
but-
tease. Let's talk about that for the second hour.
Okay.
So, somebody, because that topic right there is a full throttle. We need to get
This
into.
is going to be my sitcom.
What's
Yeah.
what's the next topic then?
All right. Recycling.
Oh.
Who wants the last word on recycling?
I guess.
I'll take it.
Okay.
I'll start it.
All right.
All right.
So I do hair for a living. That's
Okay.
how I make my
You
money.
recycle
every day.
hair?
No. I do it for a living. That's how I make my money. And with hair comes a shit ton of packaging. Like as a hair colorist, you know what I mean? Like I've got containers after containers after containers.
All right.
I will tell you that every single day of my life, I fill up a 40-gallon garbage can.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I take it out to the curb and I jam it into the just a trash can. Here's the deal. I used to recycle, and then one day I got I got invited to like I was a part of I used to live in a city.
Okay.
And I used to be director of education for a chain of schools, and like
Okay.
I was a predominant character in the community.
Oh.
And so predominant characters, what they do is they invite other predominant characters to get together for like
Yeah.
ribbon cutting ceremonies and shit like
Okay.
that. And I saw the way that recycling went down, and nobody's recycling.
Enlighten.
Well, you're not recycling. It all
What are you
goes
doing?
to the same place. It makes you feel better.
Is
it
that
gives
really what
somebody
it
a
is?
job. Yep. No,
That-
it honestly is the truth. Right? It really
That's
is.
what I've heard.
There
No.
was a huge scandal in Albuquerque because that's what
No,
they used.
it's a lie.
Somebody followed them.
That's
Somebody
what they
followed-
used to do.
Like my relationship was. Yes, it's
Somebody,
a lie.
somebody followed them, and they like went to the same dump.
Yeah,
and dumped in the
that's
same
what
place.
it is. It is. And
Really?
so for me, at that point, I gave up. And here's the other thing. Like, your best bet as far as if you do want to be a recycler, in my opinion, then you do that on your own terms. So, like, at this point, like, every time I get a can, like a soup can or something like that,
Okay.
I take the label off and I drill some holes out and I spray paint it and I make it into, like, a little lantern.
Okay.
That's the best way that you're going to recycle
Okay.
at this point in, I believe, our country, is that you control the
Reduce and
situation you're-
reuse.
Yes, exactly. You cut down on the shit. So you can't count on the government to recycle and
Right.
whatever. So your blue recycling bin, as great as it makes you feel, it's all a lie.
Well,
So I say, fuck recycling.
so you hate it.
I hate it.
Do you hate recycling, or you hate the fact that it doesn't really happen?
I hate the fact that it doesn't happen. If it really did happen, I'd be all for it. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like, I'm a fucking hippie at heart. I mean, minus the fighting and the drinking and the fucking,
Yeah.
problems from time to time.
Okay.
But, yeah.
Smiley.
I'm a huge fan of recycling. I signed the petition in this town to redo the recycling. There's actually a recycling plant here now, as opposed to the pretend one that they had before.
Right.
And it's very limited. It only does plastics.
Yeah, you can't do glass.
It does, yeah, I know glass.
I don't understand that.
The easiest thing
Wait,
to
you live in a
recycle
brewery
in
town.
the world.
Yeah.
You live in a town that fucking produces nothing but brewery growlers.
Right. Well, I feel like that's a very recyclable thing, though.
It's a fucking huge
Yes.
recyclable thing.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
Well, no. I mean, no. I think that what I'm trying to say is the growler is a recyclable thing in that people take it home, wash it,
Reusable. But
they don't.
and reuse it.
They
No.
leave it in the fridge and it gets all fucking gross and grody, and then I go. That's my life. It's the same with my fucking grocery.
Oh no, I
bags.
reuse the hell out of mine.
Oh
I
yeah,
do not reuse any of mine.
I have like 3 of them.
They're like $11 to buy.
You just pour some like
and then if you reuse
boiling
them, then
water
they're-
in
Big
them.
Tim. Right, I get it, but I'm just
Oh, I
saying.
do.
Yeah, you just clean them out.
I never even thought about that being recyclable, but that is very
Reusable. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, that's what they're for.
right.
So every time, all right,
In Michigan, you get 10 cents.
I mean, I'm gonna agree with Tommy on this. It really is up to the consumer to, I mean, regulate yourself.
Chickadee
I
check
l-
yourself.
I love going out and getting that wonderful like plastic canister of organic grapefruit juice. But in the end, I drink like one of those every day.
Right.
So at some point, I need to just go get the condensed stuff and pour it back into the canister.
Right.
Because that's just like a cardboard and 2 pieces of tin.
Yeah, you can't rely on anybody else. It's up to you.
You know, and I mean, at some point, like I have to feel guilty.
Yeah.
So I mean, I believe in recycling, but I believe in the other R's too: recycle and recycle, reduce, and reuse.
All right.
So I mean, yes, I really like the organic grapefruit juice, but at some point, like just because they're organic doesn't mean that I need to produce like 30 of those a month.
Right.
Right. And I'm producing 30, and my homeboy's producing 30.
Right.
Before you know, we all got 30 on it.
The only thing like people really, I mean, is like cans. Is the only thing that people are really making money off of.
That's true.
Yeah, and I just tried to turn the shit into other things. So, like, today I bought this beer that was like a knockoff Red Stripe beer just because I was like,
Session?
oh, yeah, Session. And I was like, oh, these bottles are cute, and I can make them into little vases for my candles outside.
I have a beef
I'm going
with
to Pinterest
Session.
the fuck out of my fucking backyard.
I have a beef with that company.
Oh, well, shit.
Do you know how many ounces are in that can?
16?
in
12.
that can?
12.
How many ounces were in that session bottle?
11.
9.
11.
So you buy a 12
Is it
pack.
11?
No, it's 11, and you get shorted a beer.
You get a 12 pack. They take a whole beer
You
from
get a
you.
5-pack. You just bought a 5-pack. Yep.
Yeah, you
Nope,
son
I
of a
feel you.
bitches.
I did. I did the math.
I
on it
still like
earlier,
them
too.
though. I still like them.
No, it's good. It's a knockoff Red Stripe.
No,
right?
it's good.
All right, so bottom line, I love recycling, but
Okay.
I'm gonna lump it in with reduce and reuse,
Okay.
like the 3 R's. It's all the same in my
Yeah, I'll take the last word on this. So, I like the idea of recycling, and I'm with Tommy where it's like, if I throw all this stuff into this big blue container that's different from my trash can, I push it out there, they come pick it up with a different
I
truck,
did my part.
but I don't really know what the fuck they do with
Right,
it.
but you did your part. You feel good.
Well, here's the thing that sucks about it is like only part of the town has the blue trash cans. So my friend who lives in the Heights, which is weird because the Upper Rich area they don't have them, or at least they didn't have them whenever we went like 2 years ago.
Rich people don't have to care about the environment.
Oh, yeah, right. My friend.
That's why we're rich.
My friend Cody, I go over to his
Duh.
house and he has 6 different trash cans. 6 different trash cans. I have to sit there and study the trash cans to know where I'm going to throw the item that's in my hand away. And now I'm like, well, that has bottles in it, but that also has bottles in it. That has a can in it. That's paper, maybe.
So they had like colored bottles, clear bottles, and
Well, like what you do is you have all these like clear you have to buy if you don't have the blue trash can.
you get the clear.
You have to buy
plastic.
the clear bags.
Yeah.
So then
No, I don't. I put in my regular trash. Glad.
Well, no, you don't have to.
Well,
Well,
I
that's
mean-
then you're not recycling.
Right.
But if you want
So
to
now
recycle,
it costs me money to recycle.
yeah, and it's now become a job, and then
Yeah,
now
fuck
like when your
you.
friends come over, you have to explain to them which fucking trash can
Right.
to throw the shit in, and then it's like,
Don't put
God
that
damn
number
it!
9 shit in
I
there.
just worked 8 fucking hours. I got to come home and I got to work at fucking the rest of my life like
Right.
it's a job.
Now I gotta explain,
Um,
motherfuckers.
And then I
Only
gotta
sevens
then
and
you have to
not
put
nines,
all
you know?
those out. Like it's weird. You have to put those all out separately from your trash.
No, I don't.
And then there's times where they'll come pick up his regular trash and they'll just leave the recycling.
I'm just gonna lay
And I'm
out
like, man,
in the
this
recycling bin and see if they pick
this
me
is
up.
terrible.
Pass out drunk in the recycling
I feel like
bin
they
and see
make
if they
it.
pick me up.
I feel like the blue trash can is like for you saying so. It just makes me feel good. I'm like, I do have that recycling one, and it takes me so much longer to fill up the recycling one than
That
it
would
does
be
the
a
regular.
cool fucking picture. We should
Yeah.
do like of us passed out in a recycling bin. We
Yeah.
picked up.
There you go. So I'm going to take my neutral on this because I like the idea and I understand what you're saying, but like I have a shit ton of growlers and I do refill them.
I don't.
I wash them out. I refill them. I try not to buy new ones. People have
do you
bought
get 'em
new
for
ones and they
free
try
or
to hand
something?
me them and I'm like, I don't want them. I have enough growlers.
Well, I do because I do hair, and a lot of people barter with me. They're like, "Can I bring you over a growler for a haircut?" And I'm like, I would have bought the growler anyway. So let's just cut
See?
out the middleman, and
That's
then I fucking
why.
throw it out because I'm like, all right, it's gone.
Really?
Most people have to
Keep 'em.
buy those growlers.
What am I gonna do with them?
You
Refill
refill
'em.
them.
But I mean, by drinking that much beer, I'm not. No,
You
I'm
can
not.
refill. Like the good thing about breweries.
Okay, so like I have 9 of this size, and I have 9 of that
Yeah.
size, and I have fucking 12 of this
well,
size.
you can have
like,
a party and fill them all up.
Yeah, but I'm not
Well,
having a party.
How about you give them to your friends who
Yeah.
don't have a million growlers?
Yeah, because
well,
they will
fucking
save
come
money
over.
filling them out. Yeah.
garage sale?
And the thing too is like,
Bam.
Boom.
I have never run into one that doesn't do this. You can take a growler from any one to any other.
Of course,
they
they
don't
should
care.
not.
You know,
They should not care.
no, if they
Right.
did, you're like, you know what?
I'm
I
outta
don't want.
here.
I don't want your shit.
Right,
Fuck
I'm
you.
taking my growler and I'm out of here.
You spit in their face.
Grab your crotch like it was the 90s.
as
So
long-
we're gonna tease for the second hour Tommy's the text message you got from your friend because that's a
Yes.
fucking whole topic in itself. We're gonna take a break and then split the show into the 2 hour.
I've had quite a week.
Tommy, what do you have to promote?
TommyWaz.com. I write little just stoner scenarios
Yeah.
about like day-to-day activities.
Are you getting a lot of traction on your site?
I am. It's interesting that I get a lot of like personal emails that people are like, "This is awesome."
Yeah.
And then today, yeah, like I had actually a lot of good news today. So,
Good.
and it's awesome because it came at a time where I let the other shit go, and now you know that old saying where you close one door and other doors open.
Yeah.
That's it. That happened to
Good.
me today. So I'm pumped.
Oh, and then I want to promote that we're going to talk about in the second hour
Our show.
our show, that the Dirty Duo Radio. We're not going to promote that in the next second hour. But we're going to promote that we will not be doing a show next Sunday night.
When will we be doing it?
Next
We'll be doing it Saturday.
at
Okay.
Road to Riches. It's our annual Road to Riches trip. Smiley's going to actually be there. Tommy,
I am coming there,
will
and
be
I have a carload of people that are coming with me because we're going for the day.
I will be
So
there,
we're taking a day trip.
You do know they do know it's like $30 a person.
Well, we're gonna work it out.
and
Yes.
it's
Don't worry about me.
Okay.
Chase doesn't have his next schedule out yet,
Yeah.
so he may be coming with us too.
Okay. So we will be doing a show there. It won't be live on the air because they don't have internet, but we will be recording it and we will be posting it.
I'm gonna hula hoop.
Audio, yeah. Oh, you will be in hula hoop heaven.
Burning Man.
You will be. There'll be the big hula hoops.
Nope. I'm gonna fucking school bitches.
I don't know. I'm saying there's like all different sizes.
Yes, I can't wait.
Yeah. Then
It's my moment. I feel like Eminem, B Rabbit.
So
walking into the fucking
we'll be
battle.
there Saturday. Now, I do. This is up to you guys. We have been asked to do a show next Monday.
Yeah, let's
As
do it.
in tomorrow.
But I have to go to Arizona.
Not tomorrow.
Okay.
so I have
next
to go to
Monday.
Arizona. So we have to work this out.
Will you not be here next Monday?
I'm not supposed to be because I have but I can be if it's at certain time. Is it going to be live? Is the show going to be
Yes.
live? What time do you want to do it at? I can make
8
it work.
o'clock.
8 o'clock at night?
Yes.
So it's a 6-hour ride from Arizona. So if I left it like noonish, I could be here.
Yeah.
All right. well,
Okay.
I'll fucking work it out.
Okay.
I have to see if I can move an appointment.
Okay.
If I can move an appointment, we're golden.
And I'm not gonna make it mandatory.
No, but I'm just saying, like, I would like to participate, but I have
Yeah.
to go make sure I'm not dying.
I can make it. I
It's
can come
important.
over. I'll be all like sweaty and tired, but I can come over
That's
right
fine.
after dance
Okay.
practice.
No, I would love to. I just have
Okay.
to make sure that I'm in town.
And then this is the Rock and Bruce thing. So.
Which I'm
Oh,
dying
no
to know
shit.
the fucking
All right.
story about.
Oh, it's not that great, but
Nor is
Yeah, I can make it for Monday.
okay. So we're gonna have a show next Monday, which is May the
it would be the 18th,
18th.
right?
No, yes, you're correct.
Yep.
So we'll have 2 shows back to back really quickly,
So it would be
which
Saturday.
I'm sure we'll be telling lots of stories from Road to Riches when we get
So
back.
literally, I'm gonna fucking leave Road to Riches, go to fucking Arizona, drop my dog off, have my doctor's appointments, come back. So yes.
Okay.
Yep.
Um,
Bring them out.
and then Tommy and I do a radio show called the Dirty Duo Radio Show.
It's quite dirty.
Yeah, and you can go to our we have a Facebook page. I don't
Somebody called me dirty. One of my
Yeah.
lifelong friends called me dirty.
in a good way or bad way.
Bad.
We'll tease that for the second hour. Smiley, what do you have coming up?
Well, shit.
Anything? Well,
I do. I have a. I'll be dancing at the chemo. On. Let me look at my calendar here. I'll be
Chemo
dancing.
is a theater on Central in Albuquerque, New
Yes.
Mexico.
Yes, I
Yes.
will be dancing at the chemo theater in Albuquerque.
New Mexico, Central Avenue.
Thank-
Approximately what, like 6th Street?
no, it's 5th.
5th? All right, I'm a block off.
5th at Central.
Won't be the first time, won't be the last time.
People can go there. It has swastikas on the stage
Oh,
because it's older than. Oh,
hey.
we have a phone call. Let's take this phone call and then we'll end the show.
Where is it?
Click on
This?
the little green thing on the corner. No, the little green thing.
We don't,
That.
Yes.
that's amazing. We don't know how to answer it.
Yeah.
We hear you.
There. Hey, you're on 10 drink minimum.
Hey, guys.
Hello.
Hey, sorry, I just walked up a flight of stairs. Give me a second.
Hey, can you call us back in about 10? We're about to take our break and go in the second hour.
Okay, well, just remind me not to walk up any stairs in the meantime, and I should be better.
Okay.
enough.
All right. Thank you, caller.
Okay.
Thanks.
Okay, cool.
All right. So,
Goodbye.
Smiley, you have stuff coming up?
It appears like I may have double booked.
Okay.
Oh, shit.
I'm supposed to dance somewhere on
Sounds
the
like my
16th.
ex-boyfriend.
What time are we going up to Road to Riches?
Friday.
What day are we
Friday.
doing our show? Saturday? Okay.
Yeah, probably about 1 o'clock.
In the afternoon?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. I just gotta know. Gotta
Well,
quick get
then.
the details.
I need to cancel my dance engagement because
Uh-oh.
I will not be in town.
Yeah.
So no, nothing upcoming
Okay. So I do this show every Sunday, 8 to 10. You can check us out on 10drinkminimum.com. Add us on all the social media there. I love to drink when I do this show. You guys should as well. But always remember, never get too drunk to jerk.
What is it?
.com.
.com. Wait, do it again. Wait.
Never get too
drunk.
drunk to jerk.
jerk.
Drinkminimum.com. I fucked it all up because it's slow.
I'm sorry.
Lately's harder than it seems. Waste away on lightning dreams. Why I think I get ahead in a mixed up world that likes to forget. When it's up, I'm up, I'm up. When it's down, I'm down. When it's up, I'm up, I'm up. When it's down, I'm down. Everybody around the universe. Tonight, the island's on fire.
Oh, that was weird. Didn't have. Oh, that didn't have any. That's okay. Welcome back to 10 minutes to the wavy hour. That didn't have any words.
But we didn't have any the first time
That's
either.
all right. That's cool. Didn't have the 3-time champion
Oh shit.
words. That's cool.
Where they say Tame. You say
Tame.
Tame. I feel like
Wow,
South Park. Tame.
Tame.
We didn't have everyone here. We're missing.
That's true.
That's
So yeah,
right.
so that's
Gotta pour a
truncated.
little out.
So we teased the last hour that we're gonna come back here, and somebody texted you something, and for
My
me,
friend.
You know what? If someone texted me shit like that, they wouldn't be my friend anymore.
My friend. But let me pull up the text.
All
Can
right.
I actually read
This
the
is some
exact
fucked up shit.
text?
First and foremost, people that you know are terrible people.
Sometimes. Yeah, that's fair. No, he's right.
No, man, they
Okay.
say
No,
some
he's right.
fucked up shit to her. Like,
All around, any which way that I turn,
Yeah.
whether it's some gross scumbag here in Albuquerque that I'm dating, whether it's one of my oldest friends from Detroit,
Just
that turns
terrible
out to
shit,
be
man.
a piece of shit.
like they think
Yeah.
that Tommy just like lives in squalor
Yes, like I've had a fucking
in
run.
the worst part of Albuquerque.
Right, like I was
where-
insulted this week. Smiley, you would have died at the conversation that I had. But what I would like to do is I'm trying to find
And
this
call
one...
back in. We have.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
Let me give the phone number real quick for you.
So
say that.
here is the text, Smiley, that I received from, and I put the air quotes in the air, a friend. Hey, girl, I got this idea. My friend, his name is Joseph. He is 42 and a really nice dude. Down to earth and just wants a lady he can take care of. And in return, you're going to make him happy. Just like you would in an open relationship. But you get rewarded with cash and gifts. If you are interested, give me a shout and I could set you guys up for coffee to discuss the details.
That is fucking gross.
So one of your friends was trying to sign you up to be a whore?
Yes.
Right.
Right.
Yes. Yes.
Turn
With
Tommy,
Joseph.
Turn Tommy down a little bit.
42. Cash and prizes like I'm on the Wheel of fucking Fortune.
Yeah, that is okay. That is fucking terrible.
This is a person I know.
This is a
This
person,
is
a woman,
friend.
a woman
A woman.
setting. I mean, like if a man said this, it would be terrible. A
Dude,
woman saying
anybody
it is
says this
fucking awful.
Yeah.
It's like, man, you are telling me that I have no fucking respect for
Right.
myself.
Like I'm a nice person. I'm not a scumbag that just fucks every.
But here's
fucking
what
gross
the way I
person
look
that
at
comes
it.
Over
Your,
to my house,
your friend was trying to
in
pimp you
private.
out.
But here's
Right.
But here's the way I look at it.
and I don't hide it. 'cause I never leave
She's
my
like
house.
looking at your situation, going, "How can I help out Tommy?"
Right.
Which is
That's what I'm
fucking
thinking.
terrible.
Like she's sitting at home and she's like, Joseph, who's the right bitch for him? I think we'll call Tommy.
Tommy
Right? Like,
Tommy
I'm
needs a
the one-
man,
right.
and she's destitute.
Exactly. And I'm not.
Well,
Just because
how do
I
you
got-
feel about this?
Well, I feel.
We have a call.
Hold on, let's take the caller. Caller, you're on the air.
Hey, I called on the first half of the show.
Oh, okay, yeah. The guy climbing the stairs.
Yeah. So I made it up the stairs to the second half of the show.
Oh, cool.
God.
So yeah, I was wondering if you guys know anything about art instruction schools and what their whereabouts are.
Art instruction schools and where their
What
whereabouts
kind
are.
of art do you want to do? Or what do you do?
I just wanted to do what was on the infomercial, was draw a pirate and a turtle.
I think, yeah.
I like the commercials from back in the day. They're like, "Can you draw this?"
Yeah, because it's guaranteed success if you can draw that turtle with a pirate hat on.
Yeah.
I think it's
'Cause-
available online.
Because I remember the commercials, and in November 2004, I sent them my submission, and I never heard back from them, and their whole deal was that they were making better artists since 1914, and they never got back to me.
Maybe they're racist.
And
do you think they might be racist?
I've been
Class
the
action
same
lawsuit.
artist since 2004.
Well, I mean, have you drawn other things, or is that the only thing you've drawn?
But
or?
that's all they required was him to draw the turtle. So if they're not
Well, no,
gonna-
there's a pirate, there's a turtle.
there's a ship. Wasn't there a ship?
I don't remember ship.
Smiley,
It was
can you
just
find
just like a pirate profile and like a cartoon turtle. But what I did, I kind of did it like loosely to what their examples were,
Maybe you were too
'Cause I
progressive for
figured-
them.
and I figured, it's like, oh, you do it your own way. It's like, oh yeah, that's creative, cool. Like, we'll help you become a better artist.
Well, what
And,
did
like,
you
the-
what did you do that was different from the picture that they show you?
Well, like the turtle, I drew like an egg on its side, and then like a a smaller egg in front of it, and then
Makes
4
sense.
little eggs underneath, and then I just painted it green.
That's 6 eggs. That's well rounded.
So you basically drew a terrible turtle.
I think it's
And-
fair. 6 eggs is right. It's a good number.
Maybe potential turtles?
Yeah, a potential turtle.
Right.
Yeah,
I think they're
and
racist.
like an
I feel a
abstract
lawsuit.
turtle. And then the pirate, I used to have this friend named Jim, and he was like this like crust punk guy. So I made him wear a striped shirt, and I took him to the mall to the photo booth, and then I had him like take a picture of like a profile, and then there's an option where the machine it'll do a sketch photo,
Okay.
and as it does it has like this little hand going over sketching it, and I just did that, and I cut it out and I put it on there, so it looks like it was sketched out.
So you cheated.
No, not really. No,
No,
I
not
don't
really.
think so.
No.
I mean I had to go pick him up and find a shirt for him.
That's fair.
That is
That's
fair.
some effort, right?
I mean,
Yeah.
you gotta look out for 'em. No shirt, no shoes, no service.
So we're looking at the turtle and the pirate now that you have to draw. I kind of feel like that this could be a scam because that's not really hard to draw.
I kind of feel like that's my ex-boyfriend.
Could be the pirate or the turtle.
The pirate for sure.
Oh, all right.
Come on.
Oh,
Turtles don't
The
ride
turtles
Harleys.
definitely sounds more
Well,
interesting.
the pirate kind of looks like he's a Vato pirate.
Yes.
I mean, he has that big
I
stash.
feel like we have the same nose.
He does have a big stash.
We don't have the same stash, yes.
He's got a polka dot like bandana.
And I definitely have that bandana and those earrings.
The polka dot bandana.
Yes.
Wow.
I-
So you sent in this submission. Did they even send you like a rejection letter?
No, nothing. They just charged my account $200, and then they're like, "Rates, fucker."
They
God
charged
damn
you
it.
$200.
Somebody keyed my car later that week, and I'm pretty sure it was them.
I agree with you. This is
Well,
a
wait.
conspiracy.
Why would you think that?
Bullshit.
Why would you think that the Art Institute would key your car?
The question is, why wouldn't you?
Caller? You
Why
there?
wouldn't I?
Oh.
Why wouldn't I?
Well, here. What did they key into your car? Did they do a turtle or a pirate?
They're like, fuck yo, turtle.
Well, I didn't have a green car at the time, but if it was, then I could have seen the turtle. But
Was it like
no, it
6
was just
eggs?
like some squiggly lines, maybe some sort of rainbow, and they're like, "Oh yeah, that's art, motherfucker."
Sons of bitches. Sons
Wow,
of
that's
bitches.
fucking. I hate to laugh at your
No, you're laughing at his expense.
at your
This is
expense, but
just
that was
awful.
that
I
you know
feel like a
the
tragedy.
the situation's funny,
It's tragedy here.
man. So I mean, are you looking for retribution now? You're gonna go key their
Fuck me,
car?
what's his
or
40
what?
acres and
What?
a mule?
I figured I'd call in and see if there was other people out there in the world that have been done dirty the same way, and maybe
Exactly.
maybe
Wow.
like a class action lawsuit. You know, maybe you guys this has happened to in some other respect, and you just don't want to talk about it.
It hasn't happened to me, but I feel we have a fucking thing here.
No, and you know if wow, you can win over $6,500 in prizes
The
awarded
bear,
monthly.
the little Teddy Ruxpin looking motherfucker.
Cubby, huh?
Yeah.
So, I feel
There
your
he is.
plight. I don't necessarily
Bow
think
tie
that. Do you
motherfucker.
think maybe that you may have like angered someone else and they keyed your car, and it may not have been.
Somebody
know.
that had
I mean,
no
there is
respect.
this-
They thought you had no respect for turtles.
There's also the slight possibility that I put the incorrect postage and sent it to the wrong.
Yeah,
I don't agree with that.
yeah. Well, I mean, if you put the wrong postage, it would
I
have
don't
came
believe.
back.
I feel conspiracy theory.
What's the name of the place that?
I think we got cut off.
Oh.
Yeah, we did.
Oh,
Just when it was about
sorry,
to get
caller.
real.
We lost you. Sorry about that.
Just
Oh,
when it
it's
was
okay.
getting
It's
real.
okay.
So
I'm in one of those dead zones next to my Christopher Walken poster.
I
God
I
damn it,
understand the struggle.
that is the struggle.
It is. Every day we're trying. Just doing
Wow.
what we do.
So, are you gonna try to sue them maybe and get some money out of them keying your car?
Well, I mean, I would be
No,
well,
you gotta keep
that
the
would
shit
be
on the
cool, but
streets.
that's more effort because I mean, if I can't be bothered to draw a pirate, I mean, I could get my friend Jim that did the picture and like go over there and like, but I don't know where they're located.
Wait,
Yeah.
you don't need that shit in your life.
Hey, Smiley, can you look up what is the name of the place that you draw and you
It's like
send
the
this
Art
stuff to?
Institute.
I'm looking for it here.
It's the Art
Yeah.
Institute online.
Yeah,
or
we'll
something.
call her. We're gonna try to find the address and what city it's in.
And then I'm gonna go burn it down.
I feel like you could make a documentary about this, where you're trying to backpack across the United States
Exactly.
to get to the Art Institute to find out
Let's do it.
why they didn't
I'll
send you.
fund it.
They
I have
didn't,
no money.
They didn't contact you.
What if I found out that whatever I submitted was like they kept it and then they sold it at an art auction for mass profits?
Well, that would probably be the end of the movie, the climax,
Who is this person?
where you
That would
that threw
that
me
would
off.
be a good documentary, and then they could have they could interview my friend Jim, and he's like, yeah, I did a bunch of Klonopins and he took me to the mall, and then we went in a photo booth, and then that was it.
You were there for my 16th birthday?
For the Klonopins in the photo booth,
Yeah.
you might know Jim then.
I know now. Is he all right?
Is he good
Did
at
he
drawing?
impregnate a redhead in approximately 1992?
No, this is a few years after.
Oh, all right. That is not my gym.
Wow.
It's not my gym.
Maybe Jim, with the name, is just destined for photo booths and Klonopins
It
at
is.
some point in your
It
life.
happens, Everybody's got a path. That might be
Wow.
the path of the gym.
So are you
gym
now
pass?
afraid to do any kind of contests like this, where you have to submit your artwork or any kind of personal?
I haven't done that. I went with some coworkers to a Hooters once, and they had a hula hoop contest,
I would whoop ass at that, just so we're clear.
and I won because there was
Nope.
there was one other person, and I beat him, and then I got a coupon.
Well, a coupon? You won a coupon?
Yeah,
Oh, that's a
but it didn't cover alcohol.
Oh, but you didn't win anything. You won a coupon.
Yeah,
you won
pretty-
you like a flatbread and a fat bitch.
Yeah.
And some Spanx.
Caller, apparently they're in Minneapolis.
Minneapolis, Minnesota.
What is?
Okay.
Art
Well, if
Institute.
we march up there, it'd have
go.
to be in the summertime.
Yeah.
I'm on my way.
Well, you could. The summer's upon us, so
I'm about to go.
will you call
Good.
back and keep us posted on your trek to the Art Institute?
Yeah,
Make
I
them
mean,
pay.
Let's take a road trip. I'll film it.
it'd be cool.
Here's what we'll do. We'll drive there, and we'll print out the pictures of the pirate and the turtle, and we'll wrap it around a rock and throw it through their window.
We'll be like, we're better than this. We don't need you.
But is there some good restaurants in Minneapolis? Because I imagine doing that whole trip would be all the they'd have to have a cool restaurant
Here's the
or
thing I can
a
tell you
farm
about
farm
growing up in the
implement
Midwest.
museum or something.
Well, I grew up in the Midwest. I grew up in Detroit, Michigan, and when there's cold weather states, they know how to compensate for it. So yes, there's great restaurants, there's great drinking places because it's 9 months of dark and destitute.
Wow.
So you have to make up for it. So we know how to rage. So the Midwesterners,
Okay.
they know how to party.
I know in the Midwest, people have really morbid jokes.
Yes, we do. We're a sick fucking group, and that's why I'm proud to represent them.
My dad's from Cleveland, and he says really horrible things, and then he laughs. And
I do the same thing, my friend. I plan on doing more of it tonight.
Wow.
and he has a fine taste for sweetened malt liquor. I don't know if that's a Midwest thing.
I don't even know what that means.
That's just a awesome thing.
Cleveland rocks.
Sweet malt liquor. Well,
I'm showing more than 20 4-star rated restaurants in the Minneapolis area.
Twin
Yes.
Cities, man. Twin
Dude,
Cities.
It's where it's at. Minneapolis, St. Paul.
So
Yeah, Twin Cities.
what kind of food are you into?
What is just warm food mostly.
Right. It's
So
cold up
not
there.
sushi?
Get him a stew. He needs a
Sometimes.
casserole. It's the Midwest. A motherfucker
Like
needs a stew
casseroles.
or a
I like
casserole.
casseroles a lot.
Right. Something with a noodle base.
Yeah.
Yeah, casseroles are good.
Who doesn't love a good casserole?
Well, right on, caller. We'll keep us in contact with your trek and your journey. Call in from time to time if you can get to a phone.
How close is Minnesota like or to the Great Lakes.
Very
Next door.
Next door.
So, like, do they have like you can get on a boat and they take you to where like the Edmund Fitzgerald?
Yes, I
sank?
grew up right by where the Edmund Fitzgerald. Yes, I grew up in the Upper Peninsula of Michigan, in Houghton, a city called Houghton, Hancock, and yes, I was a neighbor of the Edmund Fitzgerald. I know everything there is to know about the Edmund Fitzgerald.
Is Gordon Lightfoot like a local hero?
Well, no,
for that
the
song
song
that
is,
he
though.
made?
We have to, instead of the Pledge of Allegiance, we sing that in the kindergarten.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, that,
You don't do the Pledge of Allegiance in kindergarten?
No, we do the Edmund Fitzgerald.
What?
I'm joking.
that's
Obviously.
dope.
Really? That
I was
would
like
be
in
so
Detroit,
When I was in-
Michigan.
No,
When
no,
I
but
was
grew
in
up the Upper
Florida, they
Peninsula.
made us do that "Proud to Be an American" song.
Right, that's it. That
every
Lee
morning.
Greenwood.
Yes. No, but yes, I've been to the site of the Edmund Fitzgerald.
Caller,
Was it
could
sad?
you sing a few lines from "Proud to Be American" song?
The Edmund
Not that one. No,
Fitzgerald.
not that. The "I'm Proud to Be an American" song.
Oh.
What about it?
Can you sing some of the words?
Oh yeah, well, I can also act it out because like when you start singing it, you have to sit down, and then it goes like, and I proudly stand up, and then you jump up, and then it goes burp-a-doo. At least I know I'm free. Something, boop-a-doo,
Yes.
USA.
Hashtag America.
All right. Thanks for calling in, man.
Okay, well I'm gonna splash one out then.
All right. Watch out for those
All right.
stairs, okay?
All right. Well, I'll let you know about the class action lawsuit. You might see an infomercial. If you or
need
anybody you
support,
know has
yes, we're
been
here
hurt
for
by.
you.
While I'm watching daytime television, yes.
Right.
Cool.
Yeah, it happens.
It
It
happens.
does happen.
But
Thank
you
you
guys
for
have a
being so
pleasant
brave.
evening, and thanks for listening to my story.
Hey, no problem, man.
And thank you for
Thank you
being
for calling
so
in.
brave.
Okay.
Thanks.
Later.
Lates.
Late.
Wow. You never know who's listening, you know? It's like weird. That's awesome. It's like, you're like, oh, right on. Someone's
Here
listening.
comes in the douchebag texts right now. Now they're starting to roll in.
From what? From people watching?
I don't know, just in general, dudes. Like I got like 4 of them.
From dudes?
Huh? What up? What are you doing? How's it going?
Oh, what are you doing?
Yes,
I'm talking
okay.
about how shitty you are on a radio show. How shitty a person you are.
Right, I'm talking about what a small dick you have.
Oh, wow.
Not yet, but I will.
We actually didn't get any more topics. You said you had more. Did we have more?
What was the other topics?
We just did them.
Well, I was gonna get of the oversharing on Facebook. I'm having a huge problem with that lately. I feel
Oversharing.
judgmental
Oversharing.
towards it.
All right.
Now,
Well, I don't know about. I mean, that's what I have
but
this
it
show
kind of
for.
goes with the kid thing that we talked about earlier.
Yeah.
So I don't know if that's like too close for
Could
comfort.
be
You know?
overlapping.
Huh. All right. I don't know.
Stay
I
with,
don't know.
Stay with like the Mother's Day.
Mother's Day.
topics. How overrated are moms?
Oh, God. Oh, we all love our mother. We'd all have to do likes on that.
Oh no.
Oh, no.
Well, we could talk about.
We don't even have to do topics. We can just do whatever.
Do you realize I've never told my mom I loved her?
Oh
What?
my gosh.
We could do like a whole half hour on just this right here.
I feel like we need Dr. Phil.
What
though.
the fuck is going on?
Yeah,
Smiley,
Dr.
let
Phil
me
needs
tell
to
you
shut-
something about you that you didn't know.
I'm sad. Now I want to cry.
What the fuck?
I love my mom.
Well, I do as well. I've just never told her that.
Oh.
Does she told you she loves you?
I don't recall so.
Wow.
Aww.
Smiley, this is intense right here.
See, this is what I'm struggling with in life right now. Like, how does that make you feel, Smiley? Like, how do you feel shorted?
No.
Do you feel a victim?
Well, my cat's never told me that he loves me either, but I know he does.
Can you accept love? So if somebody told you, "I love you," are you open to that?
Or do you like
Or do you
feel
are you like,
awkward
"No,
on it?
nobody loves me. I'm Smiley. I'm a one-man show."
Well, no, everyone loves me.
Well, that's true.
No,
but I'm
but
just,
there's
but
a
I
different-
mean, on the inside, how does
Yeah.
the inner Smiley feel? Like, do you feel like if I was like, "Smiley, will you be my boyfriend and we are going to be in love," that you would believe me?
No.
Wow.
Oh.
Do you feel that that's been detrimental to like relationships in your life?
Oh, probably.
What do you see your end life like as far as relationships are concerned, Smiley?
Your end life. Your end
Yeah,
of
like
days.
how do you want to end up? Like,
Alone?
who do you want to
or-
sit on the porch with? Yourself, the cat, a woman, a dude?
Probably my brother.
Fair enough.
And a
Fucking
cat.
ain't right. There
Maybe
you
a
go.
cat.
You have you told your brother that you love him?
Yes.
And he's told you back?
Yes.
I feel like maybe you and your brother probably raised you more than your mom. But I don't know.
No, you'd be correct on that.
Okay.
You'd be correct on that.
What's your brother's name?
Matthew?
Matthew.
Interesting. So did you call him today? Matthew, happy Mother's Day.
No, we don't really talk.
At all?
No.
Where does he live now?
Portland?
Does he know you do this show?
I think I mentioned it to him.
How come you don't talk to him? Why are we analyzing Smile? I don't know.
I don't know. I don't talk to my sister either. So you
Yeah, I
don't,
don't,
have
I
to
don't
feel
talk
bad
to my
about that.
sister either as well.
My sister has a thing they call mental disorder, and we don't speak.
We don't- well, me and my brother and I don't
Apparently,
really.
that's what I attract.
My brother and I don't really have to. We don't really have to talk.
Yeah.
We just sort of sense each other.
Oh, okay. Oh,
Fair
okay.
enough.
So you don't hate each other.
No, right.
Oh no, not at all. No. One of only 3 people in my life I've said I love you to.
Oh, wow.
We're bonded. Like,
It's so weird because, like, I have all these friends that we all have, like, siblings, and none of us ever talk about our siblings. None of us. Very odd that way.
Yeah, but the more I get to know you guys, like I used to think you were like this fucking anomaly of coolness, but now I think you're an anomaly of weirdness.
Who?
You and your friends.
Oh, we are. But
Yeah,
that is
like-
cool, though.
I don't know, maybe.
Why would you
You
ever thought
might-
we were cool?
Well, I kind of thought like, oh, here's this like loving group of relationship of like nobody's gonna fucking do each other wrong and like. I
Oh,
don't
no,
know.
that's human people do that to each other. no matter
Oh,
what.
it's so gross. That's why I'm well, yes, I'm on a new path.
Now I see what you're saying. So you thought that we were indestructible.
Yes, I thought you were like the anomaly because I learned that word recently because
Yeah.
somebody referred to me as that word, and I was like, "What's that word mean?" And then I looked it
Anomaly?
up, and I was like,
Yeah.
"Yeah." And I thought, "Wow, that was really nice that you referred to me as that." But on the same token, that's kind of what I thought like your group of friends was because we are not young people.
No.
We're 40 years old, and for the fact that you have like a frat group that you run with, you know what I mean?
Right.
Like a group.
I always
like a
have
pack.
that. I always have a pack.
Yeah, I don't have a pack because I don't like people, and here at time and time again, I've proven that I am correct. And so here's what I thought, like prior to
Mm-hmm.
the last time we spoke, is that like you had this like fortress type of thing.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
everybody was this like one pulse and everything, and then
Oh, no.
no, that's not the case at all.
It's never the
and,
case.
yeah, it's a bunch of bullshit.
No, I'll explain it.
And yeah,
I'll explain it. Yeah, I always have like a pack of friends like the people I have, but
no, I don't like it.
not
yeah.
not like I have now. But here's the weird thing. It's like
I wanna go
it's like friends, but it's like family. Now there are times there are people who annoy you. There are people that
And that's the weird part about it too, because you put up with a lot of bullshit.
because they're like my family.
it is like family.
It's
And
not like family.
It's
Well-
totally like that.
No, it's not.
To me, it is.
Our group,
Okay,
our
and
group of
that's where
friends.
we'll agree to
is
disagree.
I love them.
like
I love
family.
them unconditionally, and then like they'll do
That's an
something that
interesting thing.
drives me crazy. But then if they call in the middle of the night and they're like, I'm stranded somewhere, I'll go pick them up.
That's different. Yes.
I will help them out because they're, and then, I will love them. It's just, there are times where your own family, there are times your own family, you're like, oh my God, they're fucking driving me crazy. And that's just how it is. And, that's people. And these are the people that I choose to be around. And whenever we have the good times, we have we have good times. I mean, they're fucking amazing.
Right.
And then but you always have, it's a roller coaster. You never have good times all the time, And when someone creates drama, they have to leave for a while, but they come back.
Right.
Well, yeah, I mean, think about it. Try to get like what? How many people
I
are
don't
in our
trust a
social
motherfucker,
group?
dude.
Like
I'm like,
almost 20.
I don't believe in friends.
Try
Yeah.
to get 20 people to all like each other at the same time.
Right. It's tough.
Right.
That never happens. I mean,
No.
that's like a school.
why
That's a
try?
school class. It's like,
Right.
Well, we don't
oh,
try. It's
did
just
you
that,
get an entire classroom to all like each other? No, it never happens.
No. But for us, it's like, people float in, they float out. And, some people are moving, some people are, we'll bring in somebody else.
Right.
It's just how it is. I don't know.
It's like prison. It's like a holding cell.
It's
Cell
not.
block
It's
C.
not. It's for me. It's a subconscious thing.
What does that mean? What is it? A self-conscious thing?
No, subconscious.
I know, that's
I
what I'm
don't.
saying.
I
What
don't
is
try to
subconscious?
create that. Well, everywhere. Okay, everywhere I've been in my life, post high school, I've always had a group of friends where we do everything together,
Okay.
and it just happens. I don't make it. I don't know. I don't like go like. I don't like plan that out. It just
No, of
does.
course not.
It
But don't you
just
go to a
does.
point where you're like, you're exhausting. This is exhausting.
Oh, I do, and I don't. Well, you know.
Yeah, because like this week I experienced that like on a couple different levels where I'm just like I'm tired.
Yeah.
Like, it's exhausting to like keep up with certain people and like
It is.
you don't give up on that.
I don't.
No.
Because I love people, and
I can't take it because I'm tired.
I love
and I
I
don't
love
want crow's feet.
I love
mean,
being
let's
around
just be
people.
real.
I love being around people, and I love
Look good, Smiley. You know,
I
you
love
get laid.
What?
here's what I love to do. I love to be around people, and I love to absorb their knowledge.
But you get worked up about it. Just like today, you were
Oh, of
upset
course
when
I
we
do.
came over, and everything I said you was annoyed by you, so it
Well,
affects
yeah,
you.
because I was like running around with my head cut off, and I've been doing
Right,
that
so
for
it
2
affects
days.
you. The actions of other people affect you.
Yeah,
so I'm
they do,
curious
but
that,
I'll
like,
tell them I don't, And I've had a rough 2 days, and then I have to go back to work tomorrow, and it's just all this shit, and it's like, god
Case of the
damn.
Mondays.
So and I don't usually work Mondays, but
God
shit
damn,
happens.
Big Brother.
What
are you doing
I
tomorrow,
had a rough
Smiley?
day yesterday. My nerves are shot, and then you were like, "I'm bringing over this person who's your fucking enemy, and
not at all
you
what I
fucking
said.
hate him." Yeah, you did.
Don't make it like it was aggressive like that. Like I just
You
busted
did.
it like the police.
Smiley.
I'm not saying those were not
Am
the
I
words I
saying
said, but
something
I was
that is
like,
not correct?
I'm bringing over this girl. It
Am
was
I
a different
saying-
tone. The tone is all wrong.
Am I saying something incorrect?
Is a tone.
Tommy, you're pretty much always aggressive.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Thank you.
All right, I'll take it.
And I'm like, well, first of all, I don't hate that person, and right now I'm a little shell shocked from yesterday. I had a guy. When I said the guy yesterday at work did not talk only
you,
45
Smiley.
seconds, I never have been so like, what the fuck, in a situation like I was yesterday. When my coworker, the other guy I work with, we walked out like I was like, hey, it was like this. It was like this. I was like, will you help me throw the trash? And he goes, yes. So we could go outside and have that small reprieve from this fucking guy talking. I've never had a human being talk that much. And I talk a lot. And I was like, man.
Why don't you say, yo, shut the fuck up? I'm trying over here to do this
Because it's
shit.
his first day, and I'm like,
So be like, if you're going to fit in with us, this is how it's going to go.
yeah.
Listen to me, little
well,
motherfucker.
I think that
I've been here fucking this many years, and this is how it's going to go.
Well, I'm nice.
This guy. You could be cool about it, though. You present it in a way.
yeah.
You know?
And I've got to figure that out. I just was not ready for it yesterday. You know
No,
what I
I
mean?
understand.
First day, guy walks in, and
just
he,
gotta be like, yo,
he
yo, yo.
talks 8 hours and 30
What's
fucking
his
minutes.
name? Alan. Yo, Alan.
Yeah.
Just throw
We
some
gotta
Special K in his fucking water.
I love Smiley. Just fucking
No,
put
you
some
get
ketamine
drunk.
in that
That's
shit. He'll
illegal,
be
but you
fucked
could sit him
up.
down and be
Yeah,
like, yo.
put some ketamine in there, man.
Alan.
He will slow down
Yeah, and then you fucking pat him on the back
a
and be like, yo.
lot.
And he's like, he's like 56 years old
No.
and set.
needs to be
and
stopped.
he's trying to give me advice. And like, I'm just not even talking. And he goes, so let me give you guys some advice. Out of nowhere. Let me give you guys some advice. Don't be old and poor. Okay. Thank you. Thank you for the amazing advice. Because it's terrible. Okay. Well, thank you for that. I don't know. It's just like wanted to stab him.
Well,
Right,
did
and you
he have a
should.
reason behind that?
No, just out of nowhere.
Don't be old and poor.
Don't be old and poor. It's terrible.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Why?
Why?
Get the weirdest text.
That would have been my.
And it was like I had to babysit him all day. So he's like sitting there and he's like, okay, I can't log into this computer. How do I log in this computer? I'm like, well, you got to type in this, this, and this. Okay, I'm good. Just leave me alone. I'm fine. Okay, so now I'm doing this, and I'm like, God damn, let me just do my work, please.
Right.
Fuck off.
Just
So I
put
was
him in a
shell-shocked
chokehold.
from that. Then I went to dinner at the place that was fucking awful. And then there was, I'll tell you about the other stuff after the show.
Right.
This is amazing, Chris. What is it like to have a job, like a real job?
It's stress. It's
It's
awful. That's
terrible,
why I
Smiley.
quit it.
Wow.
That's why I walked
absolutely
away.
terrible.
It is awful.
It's terrible.
It is terrible.
So you quit your job.
I did. I used to make a lot of fucking money. I was teacher of the year.
The job you just had.
Oh, and I did quit that job too. But
That's what
I'm
I'm
saying
saying.
it. Once upon a time, I had a very high paying career, and I used to wear suits, smiley, and people referred to me as Code Red when I walked down the hall because they were afraid of me. And like I ran corporations.
Code Red, not Red Dragon.
Oh.
We have a phone call.
We have another call. You missed it.
Where the hell did they go?
It's under that green thing. You're on 10 drink minimum.
Hi guys, it's me.
Billy.
Hey, Billy.
Billy.
Hey, I was watching the show earlier. It was pretty. It's been I like the whole the whole listener thing you had going on.
Which thing?
The listener.
Oh,
thing.
the caller,
Oh,
call you had
caller.
earlier. That was
Okay.
all pretty amazing. But guess where I am? I'm totally at the casino right now.
Yes.
Oh.
Are you up or
You're
down?
not at the casino. I can't hear any noise.
Ding, ding,
Well,
ding, ding.
I'm outside,
Oh, all right.
so I had to take a break and give you guys
Did
give
you
you
get
guys
a
love.
hamburger?
But yeah,
Are
I
you
bet
up
you
or
guys.
down?
Oh no, fuck! I had like the buffet this morning, and then I went back, and then we had Dion's for dinner,
Oh,
and then
and then you
with
went
cake
back
and
to
of
the
course
casino?
cake and ice cream, and then I'm back here. I'll probably have a burger. I'm just like #fatty today.
Are you up or down? Tommy wants to know.
Am I up? No, I actually haven't started playing. I was actually at the house just a few minutes ago eating cake and ice cream, and then I'm back at the casino. And this is like
Cake and
how
ice cream?
this is how like
Cake
out
and
of
ice
breath I am just from walking through the parking lot.
Wow.
I'm just kidding.
He sounds like he's like running from the cops right now. He's dodging in a bush or something. I can hear all this like.
That too. No, it's like my parents had to roll me into the casino.
Oh,
how much
wow.
I ate today.
You're like
Oh, yeah, it's been
the
fun.
chick from Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. She's like a big blueberry.
That was pretty
Violet,
much.
Pink Violet.
And
Yeah.
it's funny. I was actually sending some Snapchats earlier, and I had to delete them because I was just like fucking breathing so
Were they of your
hard from
beehole?
being so full.
Did you Snapchat your beehole with a
You
selfie stick?
Snapchatted your beehole, didn't you?
No. Hey, guess
You
what?
put the
I have some
Valencia
cool
filter
news.
on your beehole and sent it out.
Are you guys on that College World
No.
again?
I'm on it. I've seen it.
We just want your beehole on it.
See, okay, let me explain. Billy was like, hey, on Snapchat,
Did he just get abducted by aliens?
are you okay?
Oh yeah, that's there's some like shuttle, like
Oh.
casino shuttle.
I'm like, oh my god, Roswell.
Okay, so
No,
Billy's
that's
like,
that's just me walking backwards.
Billy's like, follow Lobo Snaps on Snapchat,
was the last
and
time
I'm
I
like,
saw
well, what's
Billy.
that? And I don't do Snapchat that often. Billy does it like all the time, and so I'm like, well, what's that? And he goes, well, it's where all the college kids like they put their story, they put their Snapchats on one long story. So then I link to it and I click on it, and immediately I see some girl's tits. And I'm like, whoa. And it's like everyone's a Lobo. And it has paw prints on it. And then, like the next picture is like some,
Hashtag
it's
HIV.
like it's like next picture is like some dude
Hashtag
smoking a big
fucking
bong.
The dude, never mind. I almost said his name.
I
So
like
next-
the ones
the
from
next one's a big- the
graduation
dude smoking a
yesterday,
big
where it
bong.
was like their diplomas, and there's just like cocaine all over them.
Yeah.
Oh fuck.
Yeah.
Why are you talking about me like I'm not here?
There's like Adderall
Did you-
crushed up, And in the next picture, some
It-
girl's
it's a-
butthole. And
Beehole.
there's like a lot of pictures of girls' buttholes.
What is the thing with the beehole?
And so then
It's like the new thing in like rap music. It's you have to rap about eating ass. It's like the new trend. I don't know what it is.
is that really like the new trend in rap? Is like
No.
eating ass?
He's being
It's about
sarcastic.
it's about eating ass. Yeah.
No, he's not. He's on Twitter all the time, and
Oh, he's on Twitter.
I'm telling you, he's like,
I'm in the streets.
It's
I know
all
the
the
real
that's
game.
the
Nobody's
thing.
in my
Like
asshole.
like Chris didn't know what a whip dance
Right
was until I
there,
told
I'm
him,
trying.
See?
and now eating ass is the new thing.
what a whip dance was.
Oh, you're right. All right, fair enough.
What,
It's a
what
weird-
did he-
yeah.
I really do want to eat my ass. I was like trying to avoid it, but you're right.
Did he change it? I thought it was like tossing a salad, right?
Well,
Right,
it's called a
right.
whip dance.
Well, now it's cooler.
It's called a whip dance
It's
now.
cooler now. Right?
Well, that's okay.
Now it makes you want to participate. Like I don't even like salad. I'm
I
not
don't
a
know.
vegetarian.
I mean, there's a reason.
you know,
I
but like a whip. Yeah, I'm like, all right.
wax
Well, what's
my
weird
ass.
is like that they created the name tossing salad for that, because I kind of feel like that taints the salad word?
Right. Like, it makes me like every time somebody's like, I'll go toss the salad, I'm like,
Well, see, that's what I love about it is
fucking
because
asshole.
when you hear an old person say that, you laugh.
Right.
And the other thing I loved was whenever like politics, like when Obama got elected, all of a sudden there was all the teabagging thing, and they're like,
Right, the
like
teabagging.
old people are like posting, "I'm a teabagger,"
Right.
and it was like
you
hilarious.
and me both, Mom.
It was like hilarious
Right.
because you're like, so you dip your balls in someone's mouth.
You are my mom for a reason. Hashtag
I'm a
common
teabagger.
denominator.
Guys, I'm gonna let you go.
Yeah.
But let me tell you a cool story before I go.
Okay.
Please.
I talked to my brother. I talk to my brother maybe at the most twice a year, or maybe twice a year.
Okay.
So I talked to him because I was like, hey, Mom hands me the phone, say, hey, talk to your brother for a bit. So we talked
Okay.
to him for a bit, and then he listens to our show every week.
Oh, no way.
Nice.
That's the crazy. Yeah, it's crazy.
That's actually
And
kind
he's
of
like,
frightening.
he loves the last word, and he loves that we don't have guests anymore. And it is great to have him know it because he doesn't have Facebook anymore.
Yeah.
That's
And
amazing.
so it's one of those things where he knows exactly what's going on in my life, and and I
that
don't
weird?
ever
Would
talk
he
to him.
like
The
to
thing
see
is,
my boobs?
Only on
he is
Snapchat.
just he's a regular.
My beehole.
Yeah. So I just wanted to share that little bit of news. But I need to hit these slots, and I'll be back next week at Road to Riches.
Okay. Sweet.
Bye, Billy. Be safe.
Bye,
Okay.
Billy.
I will.
That's
Bye.
funny. Well, see, there's a funny story like that. It's always funny because, like, Billy, he'll get for a while there he would get bored with the show, and then we would run into these situations where people would know him
It's
from
always
the
a
show,
situation.
and they wouldn't know him from like his music, and then he was just kind of like, finally like, oh man.
This is my benefit.
Yeah, and it was really funny because like there was this guy Prudy Demas who's like semi-famous.
What is that?
He's a musician,
Okay.
and Billy saw it. We were at Art Bar,
I don't know anything.
and we were watching him. And Billy's like, "This guy's fucking amazing." Well, the guy comes off stage, and musicians get into like that zone when they get off stage that like people are like coming up to tell them that, hopefully like the good ones, they're coming off stage like people are like coming up to tell them like awesome, and they do that like, oh thank you, and they're walking
right.
through
You're
people.
So kind. You're so kind.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, thank you. And they're like really not paying attention.
Right.
So Billy like reaches over and he goes, "Excuse me, sir." He's like, "That was awesome," and he just doesn't hear him at all.
Oh.
So then the guy sits down at like a table close to us, and like Billy like sits there kind of like defeated for a second. Then he kind of gets the courage back up again, and he leans over and he goes, "I just want to tell you that was really amazing." And the guy like kind of like bats his eyes and kind of like zones out, does that zone out thing, and he kind of goes,
I do that.
and he goes, "Hey, thanks for," and then he stops and he goes, "Oh shit, you're the 10 Drink Minimum guys." And he gets up and he comes over and he like leans down and like puts his hands on the table like he's like squatting. And he's like, "I watch your show every week. You guys are fucking awesome." And
Badass.
all of a sudden it's like flipped all of a sudden. And
Nice.
he's like, "I live in Colorado and my friends were on your show." And so then I watched it. So then I started watching it every week. And he's like, "It's awesome."
One thing leads to another.
And it was so funny because he
Before
was
you
like,
know it,
the guy was in
Chris
that
is pregnant.
zoned out mode,
Yes.
I loved that, and he all of a sudden he woke up. He's like, "Oh shit, I love you." He's like, "I know who you are," and I thought that was like we were just kind of like taken aback, and
That is awesome.
so it's funny that he's like, "My brother watches the show every week," and he never told him. That's kind of weird,
Yes.
because like his brother I think
What
lives in
other
like
freaks
Florida.
watch it? Speaking
Yeah.
of which, when I leave here, which is in a minute, I'm going to meet a man.
Uh-oh,
I know.
is this a new man?
It is.
Oh, good,
Yeah.
very good.
No, yeah. Don't call it a comeback.
Been here for years. Good.
Hopefully. I don't have to wake up early.
It's kind of cool that men still hit on you.
I know, right? I think so too.
They don't feel like you're all washed
I
up.
know, but I'm not.
I'm just kidding.
Hashtag I'm tight.
Men keep
Yes,
hitting on me too, man. It's not a.
Hashtag tell your friends.
Men keep hitting on me.
Right. So
Do,
this
they talk,
is,
do you
I'm
really get
going-
hit on a lot,
Yeah.
Smiley?
And I'm dressed like this.
Yeah. I got a phone number the other night.
From a guy.
No.
Well, that's what I'm saying. You said guys hit on you.
Oh yeah. Well, that wasn't the other night. Of course,
Oh.
guys hit on me. I'm pretty.
Yeah, I'm excited that guys hit on me too, because I didn't really think, I'm not that I don't think I'm pretty, but like I'm excited. So yeah, I'm gonna go meet a man right now, and I'm showing up like this.
I think you're pretty washed up and all burnt.
Don't I do? I do too. That's where my fucking hang up comes from. I'm like, all right, If you think so,
I'm
need
just
some
kidding.
chapstick and an 8-ounce glass of water.
I'm
I'll
just
be
kidding.
there.
I'm just kidding.
But I didn't even shower. Like, one thing I got caught up in, that's like how confident I am. And that's the other thing. Like, I'm obviously so arrogant.
That's how confident I am.
that
Well,
I'm
I
just
do have
rolling
a
in there
vagina.
Like, this. Like, yeah, right.
I
Look at
do
how I'm
have a
rolling.
vagina.
Right. It's taken, what was the Chris Rock, he goes, taken more places than Visa.
Oh,
Pussy.
yeah. Oh, yeah.
Pussy accepted more places than Visa.
Right.
Right. I'll be just fine.
Yeah, oh, yeah. I'm sure you'll be fine.
So, yeah, so I'm rolling.
That's how you're
In
going to
my
roll?
5.0, yeah.
In your 5.0.
Huh?
Man.
I know. Gotta help us all.
So you didn't go out last night at all? We went out Friday. I went out Friday and I worked yesterday. Yeah. I'm in rough shape.
I
No,
went
I
out,
gotta stay in the house because I'm rowdy.
I went
Yeah.
out. I went out. I went out Friday.
You got blackout drunk Friday.
Yeah, I did. I wouldn't.
Does that not bother you?
No, I have a survival mode.
Okay.
I walked my happy ass home.
Fuck yeah, why would it bother him? What is the question that makes you think it would bother him?
Blacking out?
What?
Not knowing where you're at, like we're just waking up and not knowing what happened.
Why would that bother you?
I woke up
Oh.
in my own bed.
I've had it happen once and I didn't want it to ever happen again.
Oh, but man, that used to happen to me like 3 times a week.
Jesus.
As
Right.
long as I woke up in my own bed,
Yeah.
I'd be like, oh, it feels like I got like
I mean, how do you think I got my first 2 kids? Right?
ripped
Wow.
ripped apart by like a train? You know.
I did think about making a meme just to send to you.
Yes.
I was gonna get a meme of like an aborted child and put Happy Mother's Day and then send it to you in a text.
And I would have sent it out because I think it's hilarious.
That would have been fun. And then I would only send that to you.
Dude, I've woken up like half
would've
naked
loved it.
in an alley and still made it home.
Who hasn't?
Wow, I have not.
Well, yeah,
woke up
apparently
in a
you've only
snowbank.
blacked out like once. That's
Yeah, I did wake up on a
crazy.
sidewalk once. Yeah.
I woke up in a snowbank once outside the a bar that I partied with the Detroit Red Wings, and I sat on Martin LaPointe's lap.
Oh, my
Martin
God.
LaPointe at the time was the we were the Stanley Cup champions, and I was sitting on his lap, and he's a Frenchman.
And you're like, is that the Stanley
So
Cup? Or
I'm
you happy
like,
to see me?
what is your name? And he's like, and I kept going, Martin LaPointe, and obnoxious, like embarrassing style.
Yeah.
Sitting on this man's lap, and I'm like, what do? Oh, you play hockey, Martin LaPointe, and like just obnoxious. And
Did
yeah.
he hate you?
No, for about 10 minutes in the bathroom, he did.
Whoa. No, you're not.
I'm totally joking.
No, you're not.
There's no proof of that ever happening.
I've walked into strangers' houses while blacked out, and they've let me sleep on the couch.
What? They didn't like call the police.
No,
I would.
What part of town?
university area.
Okay, then I get it. Never mind. If you were in the Heights, you would have been arrested.
Oh fuck! Yeah, tased
Or
and
shot.
Right?
Yeah,
You'd
something
be the
like
next
that.
Fucking, what's the guy on there?
No, I wandered in, shirtless, just all. I'm looking for my house. I don't think this is it because there's other people here.
Well, see,
Shirtless.
that's why I like living
That's
in.
the part that I love.
All right.
I was just walking around shirtless.
Yeah.
Well, I
rolled
lost
up
my
in this
shirt
motherfucker's
somewhere. I woke up in an alley.
I was like, "What up?"
Well, see, that's why I like this area. Like, I live in downtown, and then there's downtown.
The most dangerous.
Whatever.
It beats Detroit.
No,
No, that's what my friends thought this week.
that's what your friends. Your friends are crazy.
My friends.
Do they not like look at most violent cities? Because Detroit and Flint,
We're from
Michigan are number 1 and number 2.
Dude, don't even.
So
oh no,
I
man!
love
don't. I mean, we have street cred, man.
we do.
People in California are fear people from.
Oh, I'm
Albuquerque.
sure, but it's
Yeah, but it ain't
unfounded.
Detroit.
It's unfounded.
Yeah, it's not Detroit.
Right. And my friends
Here's
from Detroit rolled up here like this place was the fucking
ghetto,
Afghanistan.
So we have cred up there too. Nice.
You do.
which makes 0 sense.
No sense whatsoever.
Yeah.
Well, there's people like me out here.
Zero fucking sense.
Okay, so what I love about living downtown Albuquerque or the university area is the fact that Smiley can do that. There's kind of a sense of community sometimes. Like last night, I was on my way home with my friend Joel, and this is like 2 in the morning, and a bunch of like kids that we saw young in their 20s. We saw them at Anodyne earlier in the night. They broke down over here on Broadway, and they're pushing their car over onto Mountain. I'm like, hey man, loop around. So we loop around the park, and we park in the post office parking lot. get out of the car. I'm like, hey, do you guys need some help? And they're like, no, it's broke down. And Mountain is like a fucking terrible street to just leave your car.
Awful.
Yeah.
So I'm like, hey,
It's super skinny.
I said, hey, I live right over here. Why don't we turn your car around, all of us, and push it over in front of my
I'm
house,
your biggest fan.
and you can leave it there. And they're like, really? I was like, yeah. I'll say, I'll show you how far it is. It's not that far. And then I said, let's wait till the light turns. We'll turn the car around. And we did that. And then they were like totally like shocked. And I'm like, no, fuck that, you know?
Right, ride or die.
Yeah.
If more people were like that in this town, that would be cool.
Well, I think a lot of people are.
There,
I mean,
No,
there-
they're not.
There's
No?
a lot.
No. No.
I don't know.
There's a lot in our scene.
I'm kind of like, I'm
Right.
kind of on this, I can't say it yet.
Yeah.
Nope, I'm not ready. But I'm like
All right.
5% away from saying this town.
Really?
Yes.
Because I think I sit outside the bubble and I see a lot of people that
But
I feel
I've
like help
lived in
you.
other cities. That's where I have a different opinion than you guys, because you have to always remember that I grew up in
Yeah.
Detroit, which is a very big city, and then I moved to Phoenix, which is a very big city.
Yeah.
And now I'm here, and there's a very small city, and it's
Oh,
gross.
I
Got a
lived
gross
in
little
a
place
smaller
here.
city.
You got yourself a gross place.
I lived in a 44,000 city area, and then I lived in a 13,000, and then I lived in 100, and then I lived here. People who live here are nicer and help you more than the people in the small cities.
No,
The 3 that I lived in, they were
not
terrible
Detroit.
people.
Detroit, we're mafia. We fucking. Like,
Well, see, I feel like
the shit that happens. here
so
does not
everyone
happen.
helps out everyone. Not
Yes.
everyone helps out you because you're a hot young redhead girl.
No, we have
All
like a
right.
fucking loyalty, like people. It's a humanity thing. It's not a fucking like here. Yes, that is solely how I get by here. Is that
Yeah.
I'm a fucking semi-attractive,
I-
kind of
'cause
will
I
put
see
out.
a lot of people that help you out that maybe you don't see.
Right. But and I agree with that here. But like back home, no. And maybe it's because I grew up maybe I grew up with them and they've known me since I was a child. And
That's
grossed
probably
them
true.
out. You know what I mean? And like hopefully.
So if I
guys
move to
do-
Detroit, everybody's gonna be like, "Man, we're helping you out."
Nope, because you have to fucking be like, you have to grow up with it. You know what I mean?
All right,
Like, it
well
takes
then
you a
that
minute
doesn't.
to get in there.
Then that makes no sense.
But I'm saying, but it takes you a minute to get in, but once you're in, dude, like
That's how it is here.
Nope.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Oh, really?
Totally is.
No, it's not. Fuck
Totally
that.
is.
I'll fucking cage match you. till
You're
the day
wrong.
we
I
die.
100% think you're wrong.
But well, hopefully you're right because I'm going on a date right now. And
What's that got to do with it?
Well, hopefully it is not as scummy of a place
Really?
as I think.
Because I mean, you have a hell of a deal where you live, and people that you know hooked you up with that.
yes.
That
No,
seems like people
I
helping you.
knew. No, the person that I rent from hooked me up with it.
Who is a person that lives here and is from
Yes.
here,
No, he's not from here.
but he's lived here for a while.
8 years,
All right. So they're still here.
right? No, I
Well,
agree.
hell, I've lived here 8 years. I'm not from here. I'm from Arkansas.
I am not an Albuquerquean,
Nor am I.
and I will never claim it.
But
And
I-
I'm trying
I'm not even
to
from
figure
New
out if I
Mexico.
like it
I've
or
seen a
not.
lot of people help you out.
Yeah, but you've seen the same people fucking. No, you haven't.
Yes, I have.
Name 4.
Okay.
Go.
The people who put your blog up on their fucking website,
Not follow through.
they don't follow through.
Nope.
Okay.
Right now, no follow through as
All
we
right.
speak. Today was May 1st was supposed to be the day that we went live, and they sent me a fucking email and said something went wrong with the printing. We're not sure it's gonna be
Okay.
able to go in. Next.
Okay. Me.
Well, yeah, you're all right. Yeah, 1
All right.
for sure. You
Your
got
landlords.
2. Yep. Ride or
Okay.
die. That's it.
Ride or die.
Nope. That's it. You got nobody else outside of that.
Okay. Chris Nelson Woods doesn't help you out?
No.
Never.
I mean, he's like stops by and says hi, and like everybody's like gasping for air because he has a heart condition, and like he's not.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I love him, and yes, he's like a huge like.
All right.
great
The
neighbor,
people
but
who gave you a job and let you freely.
I could do that anywhere. Like it's
All right.
not that exceptional to the rule. I'm just saying
Wow.
that your town is not. And now it's your town. You know, like when you were a kid and it was like you're the bad kid, and your mom
Yeah.
would say, "Your child did this." That's how I feel about.
No, I love it
Albuquerque.
here.
It's
And
your
if you don't
town.
like it here, move.
No, and I probably will eventually
Okay.
at some point. I mean, but
Wow, this broke down really weird.
I know.
that
well,
escalated
I'm just like,
quickly.
well, it's because she's over here just trashing the shit out of it. And I'm like,
No,
man,
I'm not trashing it.
Smiley and I have a completely
I
different-
think also that you have to be a certain person to survive here, and
Okay.
I'm just not that person.
All right. Because I mean, Smiley passed out in someone's house and they let him. They didn't call the police.
But Smiley's a different beast than I am.
Yeah.
I'm a woman. I'm an emotional woman. You know, this is not the right
Well, I'm still pretty.
environment. You are beautiful.
Yeah.
I do, yeah.
I've had people help me immensely in this town.
Well, hopefully somebody's gonna help me tonight.
But it
when
was
I go
one.
on
It
this
was.
date.
But it was like you said. I had to get in first.
Yeah, but I'm not interested in. I guess that's where I'm at.
Well, there
too.
you go.
Maybe I'm giving
okay.
up. Yes,
Well,
yes.
hold on.
Maybe it's me.
No,
you're right.
You just said it all. You're
Yeah,
not
yeah.
interested in helping the other people, so why would they want to help you?
No, I'm not interested in not helping people.
But
I'm
you're
just
not
not
even interested in
trying.
getting in or trying.
I'm tired. Well,
All
because
right.
it just keeps backfiring. I'm negative. I am.
Wow.
I'm gonna own it. I'm
All
negative
right.
as hell. But I have ovaries, so I'm allowed to be.
So, all right. Cool.
On that note,
On that note,
I'm going on a date. Yeah, I hope you guys wish me
Someone's
luck.
got ovaries.
well, I mean, make sure to tell them that you hate it here and that you're going to move away.
Ovaries.
That'll probably sell it. That'll be the winner. Has anybody got anything to plug?
I did remember I have an I will be at a modeling show at Sally Moon's Studios in Old Town on the 30th of this month.
Cool. Tommy?
What?
All right. So I do this show.
TommyWaz.com.
I do this show every Sunday. 8 to 10.
TommyWaz.com. I'm sorry. I just got a
No,
fucking
dude.
crazy ass text. If you read it, you would know where I'm at.
Also, there's-
TommyWaz.com, and I do a show with Chris called the DirtyDuoRadio.com, and we are the
The
Dirty,
Dirty Duo Radio Show, not .com. There's no
I'm
.com.
sorry.
There's
I'm
no
trying.
.com.
Apparently, there's amazing.
We have T-shirts on our website, tendrinkminimum.com. We have a Facebook page for the Dirty Duo Radio Show. We will be in Rama for next weekend to do Road to Riches. And then we will have a special show next Monday night, the 18th. And other than that, we are 10 Drink Minimum.
Holler.
I didn't have anything set up.